Hello and welcome back. I'm Besker Hawk. You can call me Hawk. You can call me Trent. I really don't care which. And today we're gonna be playing similar For Honor because I missed it last night because my PC had a bit of an issue. We had a couple quick power outages, and it resulted in me having some issues with my cooling fan. So I had to take my PC essentially fully apart and clean out the CPU cooler in order to get the thing to reset and actually register as having a fan or something. It is a bit stormy here. Low activity. Oh, neat. Alright, joining Dr. Manhattan. Oh, boy. It is, in fact, storming here. So everything's a weird-ass green color. Mr. Spotless. No. Neat. Oh, shoot. Nice. Oh. Oh yeah, there we go. Of course. Damn you, cat. Let's see if BT's around. Maybe she's taking a nap.
Hello?
Why, hello, Cody. How are you today? I'm doing pretty good. I got up early. I got shopping done, and then I got help parents take in one of the cars so that I can get that tuned up.
I was thinking something about calling. Right back.
Uh-oh. Why did my game stop? My game has stopped. Why? I don't like that. I gotta check something really quickly. By popping off the side of my PC yet again. Alright, that's good. Yeah. Just gonna have to close For Honor for a bit because it just froze.
Sorry about that. I am back.
That's okay. I was taking a little bit of time to make sure my GPU fans are running, which they are. So that's one thing off my mind, but yeah. Like, just For Honor just froze.
Ooh.
So that's
Yeah, that's not good.
And it kind of
It's
kiboshed
like-
itself last night as well.
That's like the opposite of good.
I just let all my fans run. Yeah, so I hear the music. Task manager. We're just gonna have to force kill it.
Do it. Kill him, Anakin.
Oh, it's funny. It's every time somebody like asks me to team kill, it's like without hesitation. It's like I haven't been given permission. Especially it's like I need to respawn. Somebody kill me. Bam. He wasn't even done saying anything. Hey, he told me to do it.
Yeah, I mean, are you mad at me? Why are you booing me? I am right.
Would you care to join me on For Honor if I can get it working?
I might in a bit, but I want to have my my vibe game going.
All right,
This
that's
is-
fine. I actually
This
enjoyed
turned into
watching.
my vibe game.
I enjoyed watching it, to be honest. It's like, ooh. Allows you to touch grass without having to touch grass.
Yep. The sensitivity of some of the damage is a little bit extra, in my opinion, but
Oh,
it's not bad.
that reminds me of time. I was playing War Thunder, and there's this tiny little tank that you can play as, and it's got this little 37mm cannon. And I accidentally drove it into a wall, knocked out my driver, and like my radio. Because there's only 3 people in the tank. It's like, son of a bitch.
Whoops.
The funnier part was that this one guy with a massive 122mm cannon misses, decides he's going to ram me. As he's driving at me, I shoot and kill him, but he still goes forward, rams the side, and kills all my people. There was another one where it was
Fucking
like
titties.
right? Another one where it's like he's super huge and he's like trying to push me off of something. I'm just using my little cannon because his viewport's right in front of it. It's just like we're just gonna keep shooting into this, and somebody on the inside dies.
I mean, it works.
It does. Also reminds me of a time when I was on with Nathan, because he used to be my War Thunder guy, and it just resulted in he had been. The story starts off with he had been having some hard cider before we got on, and so he can be aggravated a little bit more easily when he's had some liquor in him.
Understandably so.
Mm-hmm. So in War Thunder, of course, enemy or friendly machine gun fire can still do damage, especially if you shoot friendly tanks in the back. And somebody was starting to do that. So without hesitation, he just whips his barrel around, blows the guy away.
I mean, again, understandably, he was shooting you.
And then one of the other guys team kills him, and I team kill that guy. And he's like, I team killed the team killer. What are you doing? And then it went up. We used all 3 of our tanks. I think we wiped out half of our squad and left. because somebody decided they were going to be a dick first. Also, I have been joined by the floofiest boy.
The passage seems to be blocked for now. Oh, that's just fucking great.
Isn't it funny when, like, in the older games, it's like the passage seems to be blocked, and there's like half a brick on the floor.
Huh. Pokemon, there's a tree in the way. Oh god, maybe I should just, like, step the fuck around it?
Yeah. At the store today, I saw the most hilarious thing. There was a guy who was trimming the lawns around the Walmart, and thin, wiry guy, like he spends his time doing this the entire time. He's got a do-rag set up that makes it look like a purple version of Link's hat. And he had a weed
Nice.
whacker, and it's like, oh my god, he's cutting grass. And he looks like Link.
You know, it would have been even better if you walked up to him and been like, hey Zelda, you're doing great.
Yeah.
You'd be like, what the fuck is wrong with these kids?
Yeah. Oh.
Well, I was not expecting to not have access to that yet.
Poor Blimey, what are you doing in me pockets? Burned myself is the bot, and someone just died from fire next to him.
Nice.
Spooky bitch! Oh, come on. If the heroes could stop trying to gang up on me, that's great.
I don't know, man. It's great practice.
It is.
Ooh. That looks...
So, bitch. Oh my goodness, it's breach.
Also, did you see BT's thing that she made? I was like, damn.
Oh, the drawing? It was amazing.
Right? I think you got some competition.
I do mediocre drawings that are more memes than anything. Of course, I'm also just using a mouse. I need to get my draw tablet out. Or actually, purchase a better draw tablet that actually lights up, so like, displays.
Does she have a draw tablet?
I think she might. Yeah. Man.
Go for it.
Oh, no wonder no one was taking care of them. They're all dead. Tiny Pterosaur and Tiny Tino. I feel like they're a two-stack.
That sounds like a two-stack name.
Hmm? BT! Thank you for the host.
BT, where you at? Get in this chat.
BT is slow on the draw today. We cut her some slack. She'll be on in a few, she says. Boo 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 boo.
Oh, yeah, I should probably open up your thing so I can support it.
Oh, she's trying to get used to hoses and wires on old guys.
Nice. I mean, she's got the painting portion down. That shit came out great.
I also gave her the. I also gave her a quick tutorial on how to do it. She technically set up the connection for my water catcher to my barrel, just for a test thing. So she has the basic concept down. It's like that's all it really is, except when you start adding the electrical part to it. Because if I remember correctly, for the most part, the first grow room that we had that was super elaborate with all those water catchers was mostly gravity fed. Almost all of it was gravity fed.
Yup.
I want to kind of make that system again. Well, not that particular system, but the concept of that particular system again.
I mean, we could.
Could. Oh, I need kills. Let me kill you. Oh, I'm a heavy boy. I'm bloodthrusted. She managed to hook up solar panels to a large rechargeable battery, and then power a ceiling light for plants. Thumbs up.
Yeah.
That's
I mean,
great, BT. That's really all we use it for, to be honest. That and
yeah, I mean, we just started doing turrets.
yeah.
Although we did use them for like a bit.
Well, we also generally have light in the bases, because you like having the lights. Because I understand why, because it gets dark in there.
Yeah, I don't like not being able to see where the fuck I'm at. Fuck this, man.
That's essentially where I was at last night when I was trying to work on my PC under my desk. I was just like, screw this stuff. You just need to figure out how to set up more outputs for the battery. Alright, so you're going to have a splitter box. It goes in one way, comes out 3 ways. Every time you put one output and need more, you're going to have to put it through a splitter box. Which when you start having a bunch of electrical draw...
If you don't mind, I'm gonna adjust the what has been told.
Yeah.
So the splitter box goes from a power source and splits it to 3. So if you get like a windmill or a solar panel, you can split it there, if I'm not mistaken.
Yeah. It essentially changes it to 3 different locations, whether it's putting power in or out. So you could have it go to 3 different batteries. But I think she said more outputs for the battery.
Yes. Yeah, splitter box is exactly what you need.
And there's also the lovely and ever so useful root combiner. And then there's the weird ones that we don't really use, the blocker and the timed one.
So I have an understanding of how to use those, but we don't have a use for it.
I need to get more into the RF stuff because I was dabbling with that and I got it to work decent. I mean, you saw the minute-long fireworks display. That was with RF control.
Yep.
So now, oh, they're also talking about Shadowfrax was talking about stuff in his one of his later videos of them possibly introducing remote-controlled explosives. Because we have an RF thing and it already says kaboom on it. Why not?
Yeah.
I think that's great. He was talking about self-destructing bases and other things like that, and remote raiding. I think it would add a bunch of really useful stuff.
Yeah, that sounds hella dope.
I need to set up that PC station too.
I never really got big into the PC station. I mean, we can set up our own cameras around our base, but what's going to happen if think someone's out there. We're gonna go check no matter what.
Yeah. The PC station for monuments is a little bit more, I don't know, sinister. But it does allow us to look into certain things. Because there's some really cool visuals on the...
Oh yeah, no doubt.
on certain parts of those new underwater labs. 'Cause there's like a whole story behind it. 'Cause you don't just have people floating in tubes for nothing.
I didn't know we had people floating in tubes.
I told you guys, you need to see this. And it was like, nah, we're fine. We don't need to look at this. It's like, aight.
I mean, there's a good chance that you did tell me about it and I just forgot because I have been dumb.
So you picked up silicone though and sealed off for there. Area quick. Cody definitely forgot. Yeah, and BT looked.
See, there you go. Glad I got help. By help, I mean not help whatsoever.
My job here is done. You haven't done anything.
Exactly.
I get my insta-kill thingy. I never really got into using high velocity, mainly because I got so used to whatever rounds I was using at the time to
I also have to agree on the high velocity rounds because I think they do less damage.
They do less damage, but they go farther. So if you're kind of squeamish, they're perfect. You, honey boo. The LR300.
I mean, they're not bad. They
They're not
still
bad.
shoot things.
They're not as like visually impressive as the explosive ones, but yeah, high velocity I think has its place. I just don't use it. One, because they think it makes less per inventory of normal load. Giggity. Shadow Sauce results in less drop and slightly more higher damage when fired over long distances. For fighting far away encounters as a sniper, so yeah, it's perfect for her. Yeah, I'm just used to the drop on regular 5.56.
Yeah, makes sense.
Like I adopted the high velocity arrows, but their drop is different than the normal arrows, and I could literally,
Who the fuck is that?
could do follow-up shots with the composite bow on dead windage alone with the normal arrows.
You know, Hawk, eventually you're gonna come up, not be able to come up with puns from string names.
I was kind of having trouble with the World War II ones, but I think that pun is going to be a long, long time coming.
Is that a World War II joke right there?
No, that's a joke about his penis, because it'll be a long, long time until somebody else sees it.
Yeah,
I don't know, dick pics are a thing. OnlyFans is not going to be a thing for much longer, though.
Yeah.
I mean, it is,
True.
but it's not.
I mean, your favorite site on it's still going to be there.
I'm having a moment. What's my favorite site?
You know the rules, and so do I.
Oh, yeah. I forgot about that.
How are you two doing tonight?
Doing pretty decent. I'm glad my PC didn't fry itself yesterday.
What happened yesterday?
There was 3 bouts of the internet or the power just blipping on and off.
Ooh.
And I get to see a certain amount of reflection in the side bit of my case, and so I usually see a very consistent colored circle that is my fan going, and then I can quite clearly see the individual fan blades there. It's like, that's not spinning. That's normally spins. It should be fine. Computer shuts off. Turn it back on. Computer says, yo, you got 109 degrees Celsius on your CPU.
Oh,
This could be a problem if you run it long enough. Like, okay, I take that bitch apart. I pull out the
CPU cooler fan.
Yep. I pull it out. I start cleaning. It's still kind of dirty, and so it's still not spinning. I unplug it. I literally take it completely off the CPU, and I put it all back together. I ordered a second CPU cooler just in case, and it resulted in it working.
Oh shit! He's about to get rid of me. You're still gonna swap it out when you get the new one, though, right?
I don't know. I'm gonna keep it on hand just in case, because it's still running after I cleaned it off and reconnected everything.
What are the temperatures back down to normal at least?
I haven't had any problems. All the fans are running, and everything is fine. Because the reason why it got up to that high, the fan wasn't spinning at all.
Oh, I understand that.
Yeah. So I'm not going to replace it immediately, but I'm going to have the means to replace it on hand just in case it stops spinning again.
You have your computer hooked up to the wall power via a surge protector, right?
Yep, I have it double plugged. Surge protector into a surge protector into the wall.
Okay. That should
Double
stop
plugging
most.
would be bad. I don't know if that's true or not.
Yeah, I'll find out for you too.
The thing is that it was 3 different times in about 10 minutes. As if anything was caused it to be a problem, it would have been that. It does make me consider getting a water cooler just in case as a backup. So if one
They're
part-
really not that expensive.
not anymore, but I mean like if it like if I have essentially 2 CPU coolers going at once and one of them fails, the other one will still kind of do it. Otherwise, I don't know. I don't know how that works. I think it's one or the
Can't
other.
see, I can't see anything about a surge protector into a surge protector.
I know there's a surge
Might not be
shield.
then.
It's a surge shield into another thing. That's what the people who give us our appliances told us a couple of years ago. And I think was recommended by some of our other internet or people who we buy computers from or get tech support from recommended something similar to that. So that's what we did.
You should never plug one surge protector into another surge protector. Surge protectors don't always come with directions. Many people aren't aware that there's a right way to use these devices. When you piggyback one surge protector onto another, you're creating hazardous electrical issues.
Coolio, Gangster's Paradise.
I mean, that tells us, but it doesn't really tell us why.
I'm looking up why.
Tell me
No,
why.
no, I'm not trying to like take a shot at you. It's just like, thanks, internet.
Right?
Well, it was just a
It was the blurb, wasn't it? Quick blurb.
blurb for a website.
Mm-hmm.
So that
Put the world map. Check in my orders.
the first one you don't have anything plugged into, right?
The
besides
first
the
one
surge protector?
has my clock and my light plugged into it.
Okay, it says the reason why is because feeding them into a single source at the wall can burden it if you have something running through the first one and the second one. If you just have everything running off of the second one, you're fine.
Okay.
Just basically using it as an extension cord.
Yeah. All right.
Yeah,
I can
you
easily
can get
swap.
away with that.
I can easily swap that out real quick. Yeah.
I figured it's better to have, how they go, knowing it's half the battle.
G.I. Joe. The other half is gratuitous amounts of violence.
Exactly. Especially when the enemies can never hit you, unless it's part of a plot. Yeah, daisy chains overload the surge protection technology, putting electricals at risk during power surges.
Cool. As like 3 bolts of lightning hit the same spot in the corner of my eye.
So, you might want to look at getting, if you do need extra length to get it over there, you might want to look at getting another surge protector with a little bit longer cord on
Oh
it.
no, it's not. We literally just have it there to create a secondary thing because we understood that it was like it overloads one, but it doesn't overload the other. But
Yeah, but it can, as long as you're not running anything off it, I don't think it'll be a big issue, but it can.
I've been doing this for about 6 months now. I've been doing it even
Oh,
longer
yeah.
before that. It has not been causing any problems.
So, I'm happy for you. That means people who did electrical in the house did not skimp.
This house is 100 years old, and I'm on the old wiring.
That means they use high gauge wiring.
All right.
Yeah, back in the day they did have a lot better
Like,
I wouldn't say
oh hey,
better, but it was definitely
we're
thicker.
gonna use this. We're gonna use this inch thick wiring to wire up your house. Okay.
Are you sure? Yeah, man, send it. Okay. We ever gonna run out of this stuff? No. Okay.
Nah, we'll just dig up more. Oh shit. 100 years later. Oh shit, we need more.
You see, you explore the bottom of the ocean.
There's a reason why there's NASA. Like, get us the fuck off this planet. They've already found something down there. It's a joke. Not trying to start any conspiracy theories.
I was gonna say a booty hole tickler for some reason. The reason why we
Go
have NASA is because we found out tentacle hentai is real on the bottom of the ocean.
Yeah. Fuck.
Oh shit, don't let BT know. She'll be trying to get a sub and go down there.
Let's put it this way: giant squid and sperm whales fight it out, and we can't even see it happening. The ocean is so deep, and then there's stuff bigger than that we don't know about. It's like, yeah.
Yep. No, I realized I put the wrong caption or comment with that video I sent you. It should have just been, some people are fucking dumb.
It is. I was thinking about that. Oh, I
Hey,
was pissing
It's
today.
me, your boy, the stupido.
You at least realized that
Well-
Jesus Christ probably did not speak English.
Yeah. I just think Jesus should speak English like, if English was good enough for Jesus, it's good enough for everybody else. The what?
I don't know if that's accurate, man. That's probably not accurate at all.
Hey, BT, you heard us talking about tentacles for hentai tentacle porn down at the bottom of the ocean, didn't you?
Yeah, I did.
Hey, BT.
We
No.
needed Hawk. We need something to where we can redeem like 500 points with you just saying stuff,
Hey.
just a whole bunch of different things to get BT to go squeak.
No.
That's why Punk has ASMR mode.
Also, I'm in whenever you're ready to.
She's in. Not you.
He's ready for you,
Or-
Hawk.
Invite has been sent. I make that about 7 lightning bolts in the last 10 minutes.
Woohoo!
It's all over that way. I don't care about that way.
Yeah, I'm a little bit scared to actually use that one item on some of the group.
Mm-hmm. Turns out it ends up being good.
No, I could just see some of the group. I'm not mentioning any names, but use it, and it becoming a duplicate of somebody, mainly the person I'm worried about.
Cody, do you want to explain this?
No, no, I don't.
I'm gonna play some Dominion with you, BT.
Okay, wait.
I like how even he
I gotta-
automatically knew I was worried about him.
I got a storied order I gotta do, and it's 600.
Okay, I'll get us into some brech.
Yeah.
That is a big ass crane. That's dope.
My ass crane!
Cody, I'm gonna put something here in the regulars. You watch it if you have time, and you will see why I'm worried about you having access to it. It's minute 22.
Okay.
Mm. Ugh. So just zone out for 2 or 3 seconds thinking about how stringy humans are.
What?
Exactly. Hey, 3 spooky bitches.
Yoink.
Tomorrow's Thursday.
You absolutely love those pants, don't you?
What?
In Rust.
Which ones?
Your jammies.
Yes.
By the way, BT, if you're on Chirac, it does not show your grid coordinates.
No, I know, but
It wouldn't even matter on old guys because no one can actually damage other players' things. We tested it. We've tried.
Oh yeah.
It don't work.
oh, good.
Like it is absolutely a PvE server, and you cannot do anything. It's only moderately inconvenient.
So if somebody were to throw an explosive at one of my places, it wouldn't damage it?
It would not.
Nope.
Now what if an NPC did
You
it?
can.
NPCs are different.
Alright. NPCs I'm not worried
That's
about.
why it's PVE.
Pivot.
Yeah. Yeah, that I'm not worried about.
Hey Cody.
Hey,
I've been slaying zombie ass with my fucking the LR300 Q gave me. Which, by the way, I love that fucking gun now.
The 300.
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
Recoil is so steady. I fucking love it.
You know, I'm just tapping pools with the AK.
Real quick, Cody, did you watch the video?
I did. I absolutely love that.
Do you see why I'm worried about you having access to it?
You know what's even better than that is getting bored and going, you know what? I think I'm gonna make another one.
Oh no.
Oh no, these cannot be made by anybody anymore.
I don't know. My deity is quite the maker of things and has bestowed upon me a great hammer and some great stuff.
No, you'll still fail.
Damn.
This is your deity speaking. You will fail.
You're coming in with a chair.
And the Lord looked upon ye and he said, nah, bitch.
You know what I need? I need a divine intervention in a boss battle to work. And to have them come in and like destroy the BBG, but it is not like a normal thing. It's like a barbarian god, and it's just like some WWE wrestler just coming
The
in
people's elbow.
with a chair and just beating the crap. Not like a bunch of times, just like a single blow from a folding chair, and they're down.
I will make a barbarian for West Marches, and you can have a deity like that for me.
So I have a question.
What is it
The
about?
answer is 7.
So I'm still a noob to this whole thing, but what does BBEG mean?
A big
What
bad
does-
evil guy. Is the name? Is the what we call our antagonists?
An acronym.
It's
Are
our-
you serious?
E,
Yeah.
bad, E, evil, G, guy.
I
You really
love
thought it was
that.
something else, didn't you?
No, not at all. I was like, I'm trying to figure out what it meant because I thought it was like some really important like character or whatever, like not like a villain, but like some important like protagonist character. And I'm like, what the fuck starts with 2 B's, an E, and a G? What the fuck? And I didn't want to Google it because I'm like, I swear if I Google this, I'm gonna be so pissed because it's gonna be something super simple, and I'm gonna get so angry.
It's actually
That's
just an
like-
acronym to Rickroll people.
No. Big bad evil guys was developed in the 80s and 90s so that you didn't have to. It was like a stereotype, and we just kept it. But like, hey, here's a big bad evil guy. Like, people were trying to fight.
Yeah, people would call him Big Bad or something like that, but then Big BBEG just rolls off the tongue a little bit better.
Yeah, and it sounds a lot more fun than saying antagonist, because even that word is daunting.
I love that word.
And I
I
can't
love it
spell
too, but it's like when you're trying to say it, and sometimes when you're like half asleep, it doesn't work. Or if you're drunk. It's
I
like,
know a man who can have perfect spelling when he's drunk. And people don't
Bro, I
believe
can't
him.
spell when I'm sober.
Well, he is Welsh.
Oh God.
He's half Welsh, half American. And he's ginger. I have a feeling these.
Okay.
Yeah. You son of a bitch. Yeah, these are not level 1 bots.
Oh, so Cody, you'll actually find this quite happy. So you know how I was telling you before that our credit was really shit because
Yeah.
we didn't use credit for so long. 657.
Nice.
It went from 8 to 657 in a day. Everything got updated.
Oh, not nice.
No. Like I said, it went from 8, 008,
Oh,
because
Oh,
we
that's
didn't use our
bad.
credit.
I didn't realize it was that low.
Well, it was basically a 0 because
Yeah.
we had not used credit in like 5 years. It just kind of said, "Nah, you ain't got no credit."
Everything reset on you.
Which was kind of good. But now it's getting back up there, and we're gonna start getting it up a little bit higher and a little bit higher.
I forgot I said this as the secondary. Nice booty.
You playing For Honor with Hawk, Cody?
I am not. I am playing SnowRunner. That's a vibing game. If I had to describe it, just drive around, go find stuff, pick up stuff, go deliver it.
Fuel.
Have
Yeah, I
you
know.
ever tried Stalker? It's Cody.
Tried what?
Stalker. Shadow of Chernobyl?
Nope.
Maybe I should do a stream of that. The campaign is actually really short. It takes the most time is doing all the side quests and getting the different monies and unique weapons. It's like a 2-hour campaign.
Not bad. I do have to get
I
more
kind
from
of-
it going though.
What?
I did pick up more from it. That's the game I gotta also try out.
You can play with Ty. He is very much into it. And it's a very grindy game. It's grindier than War Thunder, in my opinion.
I don't know if I like that.
Have you considered enlisted?
Oh, you'll find this quite fun. Our internet speed went up by 1/3.
Nice.
Instead of two, well, okay, no, it went up by 50%, so we're sitting at 300 megabits per second.
Nice. Yakuto Shadow Arms. That's the most Japanese sounding thing in this bunch.
I want to see you run out of gas, Cody.
I mean, it's just like a regular truck. You're like, oh, fuck.
You're driving a lot calmer than I expected you to.
You can't tell, but I am flooring the gas.
I don't know why I found that so goddamn funny.
Flipping in neutral. Roll.
It reminds me of a time
So close.
my parents and brother and I were going to a cousin's wedding. It was in South Carolina. So we were in the Smoky Mountains, and my mom is very much about driving the speed limit. However, the hills there. My dad's like, mom's like, how fast are we going? My dad's like, we're coasting right now, and it's going about 80.
You have to get within a certain distance of fuel to get it.
There is no fuel near me, but I really want this upgrade. And the closest place to get fuel is over here.
Oh, did you get your orders done, BT, for the 600?
Ooh.
Yes, I
About
got that one. I just gotta do
660 meters away.
samurais 5 more times and heavy takedowns. Which is why I picked Spooky
Spooky
to get
Spitch.
both of those done.
I don't know if this is gonna work.
Shit, I guessed out. Fuck. And say you bitch. Ow. No! Bitch! No, you bitch!
I'm going for it.
Mr. Spotless.
So you have to drive over it with the truck.
I have to get in a certain radius to get the upgrade.
Ow! Fuck!
No, BT. They have 2 Kenseis? And two gladiators? Oh my.
You can latch onto the house now.
Papa has revived me! Yay! Oh yes, you've been on the job. Ankle.
You're welcome.
Bye bye. Cooing again.
Butts need scritches. That's why
What?
we coo.
What?
Butts need scritches. That's why we coo.
What? 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 What?
I
What?
got it.
Nice.
I still get it.
Didn't think.
Now you have to. Are you going to run over there to get the fuel?
No, I did this. Video game.
Video got game.
This definitely seems interesting.
Yeah, it's. I don't have the ability to go out and play with my Jeep right now, so this is
What do you
the,
do to it?
Nothing. It's under construction.
I feel like it's gonna take a while in the current climate.
Yeah, it sucks. Yeah.
Snorkel.
I mean, they actually do something in this game that is quite nice.
That's good.
I like that the lasers show up underneath nods in Rust. That's my favorite thing about little details. Yeah, this actually does do that. Oh, wouldn't it?
Not putting a fifth wheel on it?
Not yet. I don't have decent tires to go drive anywhere with it yet. So
Can you add on a second axle?
no, not this one.
Damn. 'Cause I know you have.
Yeah,
Ooh,
this
there you
guy's
go.
got a second one.
That
Just like
second
you did.
axle should help out a lot in snow. If this game does understands that.
It does, but I still don't have the tires that I want yet. And it's gonna take me a while.
There you go. Now you can't go over. If they do it, you can't go over 30 miles an hour without starting to damage shit.
I don't know if they got that into it. They do talk about having truck tires not ready to go past like 70 or something. I don't know. The highest load range I have on my tires is, which probably is not close to what you have.
Hi, BT.
Yeah, I'm not getting off the road.
Bonk.
Oh, we got
Oh,
him to
God.
stick together.
Oh God.
Oh, his foot's spinning around.
I love the physics of the truck coming down and the tires just like flowing like an ocean. When you put different tires on.
About 8 o'clock now. I have 2 hours before I have to step away. Ish.
Huh?
It is quite funny, isn't it, Cody?
Oh yeah, I agree. I was playing with it. I think BT was watching the stream. That sounds wrong.
She was going
Wait.
bouncy, bouncy, bouncy.
Yeah,
BT
pretty
was
much.
enamored with the bounciness.
Okay.
Do I lie?
No.
That reminds
But
me
not,
of,
but not like that.
that reminds me
Simple
of,
minds simply amused by simple things.
Yes. That's actually very true, Mike.
It was a thing I sent to Jen today. It was a troll post that says, when women find out that we have to poke a hole in it every month where it seals up like a piercing. It's like, that's just... No, that's not how this works, but that just hurts just thinking about it.
Don't tell her that. Tell her that's exactly how it works.
I'm there to educate her. Not to make her even more
dope. I
scared
want
of
that.
male anatomy.
That's a freaking deuce and a half?
Yeah, I think so.
Coolio. Gangster's Paradise.
Yeah, that looks like a deuce and a half.
That's freaking awesome.
Ooh, I can try to get back in.
Or is that actually the 5-ton version?
Papa?
Yes?
No.
You went poof.
Yeah, I noticed.
Oh yeah.
It's all coming together.
That's
Oh,
freaking
there you
dope.
go. The heater in it sucks though.
It's okay. I'm not there.
Oh, yeah, that's the plan for tomorrow. Rising Storm 2 Vietnam. In the afternoon, if I got nothing going on. No!
Oh, the work truck.
Ooh, 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 ooh. Ricotta Rigatoni.
Huh?
That's one of my teammates.
Oh. Aw.
Oh yeah.
There you go,
Tricolor it.
Oh shit, DCU. Or sorry, not DCU. Just Desert Colors.
Hey TSO Loki, how's it going? I'm doing pretty good tonight. It's storming here. I just got disconnected from the match.
I want that sticker, Cody. That's the one you must use. Take my winch.
Oh, good, we're defending.
Mud up or shut up.
I hadn't bought
Yeah.
this truck. I don't have enough money for it.
Oh,
We're like halfway through the match too.
But
Oh,
I
thanks for
think
the
I
call.
can find
I
it.
appreciate you.
And I do have most of the maps unlocked.
You sir, you need to be alive.
What? No, unalive them.
He's my comrade. I would prefer he be alive as meat shield.
Oh yeah, I guess that makes sense.
Defend the rampart. Sorry, why do we keep getting level 2 bats? That's my nuts.
alright.
Stop
You all
talking.
have a good night.
Good night,
Okay,
Q.
you too.
Oh my god, but snake! I was looking at webcams earlier today. They have a small one that has its own ring light. It's like, yeah, you don't really need that. Revive. How fast to revive? Oh, there she is reviving. Nah, still good. There's no ballista on this map. I just noticed that. Yeah, that's the second part. I had that happen to me earlier, a couple days ago, in Hell Let Loose. I spent like 2 hours playing Assault in the match. And it's like, yeah, I'm finally gonna level up Assault to level 3. And then it's like, you were kicked due to high ping. You son of a bitch. It's always frustrating when that happens. Currently with the event that's going on, you get cool stuff to emote with too.
Ow.
How's your thing going, BT?
Like,
No.
I got schwacked.
With your schlong. Oh. You won't give away from me, my axe your face. No. Oh, that's an interesting one. Nice. Together you play For Honor. What do you which character do you mostly prefer playing? Loki. I was gonna say I was gonna guess Vikings, but that feels like a little like I'm trying to stereotype you because you're so Loki.
Nah, it's because Vikings are great.
Knights for Life.
I mean, that's cool with your wrong opinion and everything.
That's cool with both of y'all's wrong opinions.
Allow me to opine.
I mean, we can settle this. If you guys want, we can do some 1v1s.
You know that if I just so happen to bring Lawbringer, it's gonna be bad, right?
You also know the wild card that is Shaman.
I'm gonna have to bring Conqueror then.
I'll bring fucking Hammer Bitch.
I'll bring
Although I do
Spooky
have to
Bitch.
say, Spooky Bitch is pretty fucking tight.
It super bitches.
fucking powerhouse.
Highlander. Look, he says Highlander. It's like, yeah. He's a pain in the dick. You son of a bitch. Oh! Oh! Interesting. That's a nice one.
Yeah, I suck with Highlander, but he is a pain in the ass to fight.
Especially only if the character knows what they're doing.
It's hard to interrupt as well.
You really can't interrupt him though.
I mean, you can parry, but that's about it. And
You gotta
even
be
then,
tight on that parry though.
yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, you gotta be on it.
Look, he's trying to learn Valkyrie's low-key trash. Well, Valkyrie is so nuanced.
She's pain.
I recently got her, but I like playing her in the campaign. So
BT, you ever finished the campaign?
No.
start the campaign.
I've been having too much fun outside of it to really worry about it.
I noticed that a lot of the earlier and some of the later ones have very simple things for their combinations. I guess you literally just light, heavy, light, heavy, light, heavy.
Yeah.
So once you get
And then-
used to that and chaining those, you can really play anyone in this game. Although I greatly enjoy playing Blackbriar, despite the fact that I love killing Blackbriars in the when I face them. Yeah. It's also great because when you need to execute someone in a group of enemies, his the one where he knocks off their arm, the moment the arm comes off, they're considered executed, and you can be interrupted, and it still counts as them being down, which is super useful.
Yeah, it sounds pretty neat. Because that's pretty quick. Like, the arm is the first thing that happens.
Yeah, and it happens within like a second, so you technically have a second-long execution.
EP. Yeah. Okay. This is such a bad idea.
Oh. Oh.
Hi, Kensei. Did I piss you off?
Say
Kensei's like, bitch, you hit me with a ballista, I'm gonna come kick your ass myself. And it's like, nope.
No.
Nope.
I want to play some Marvel sometime soon. It's probably not going to be until another 3 weeks from now. Or two weeks from now. 'Cause I don't think we're going to be doing anything next week for D&D. My favorite hero. I have several, but let's just go by faction. I love my two favorites on knights are Lawbringer and Centurion. For Samurai. I enjoy
Okay.
Kensei, and of course Spooky Bitch. Or which we call this axe person. I forgot the name for them.
Oh yeah, I don't remember.
Or the Hito. Yeah, Hito Kiri. The
Wait, axe person for the.
yes, the Spooky Bitch. The Vikings ones I have. Raider's okay. Not my favorite though. Just for concept, Shaman's just fun. The way she runs and everything. Not too keen on Berserker. They're okay. Valkyrie's nice. Warlord's nice and also a pain to fight. And I don't have anything bad to say about the Vikings. Just like I kind of like them all equally. I don't have any of the Shaolin, so I can't comment on that.
Nux is a lot of fun, but she needs to be buffed.
Shaman? Oh, I got Sunday's.
No, Nux.
Nexia. Excuse me.
I got the head that. Warlord. Who the hell is Warlord? Do I even have Warlord? I got the axe head
Warlord is
that.
the Viking with the shield and the sword.
Yeah. I enjoy the shields. There is that. Light spamming with Raider does help. It's more of light, heavy. Or you throw them off base, and then you just start beating them with your axe with heavies while you have the chance. Are you out of match yet, BT?
Yeah, I'm out.
Alright, I just got Dominion stuff and another Faithful Warrior.
Mm.
Okay, I invite BT.
I don't believe you. Prove it.
Watch me.
Watch me, watch me.
Yeah, that son of a bitch. Oh, I figured out why we haven't heard any of his movements. Cause you triggered the alarm on the way out, it didn't reset.
It doesn't need to be reset.
It still says it's triggered, but it hasn't done anything. And it stayed that way. Alright, Faithful Warrior. I'm just gonna try to prestige them. Double prestige for the Hitokiri. Oh! Yeah, I love when you move and it feels like everything just clicks back into place.
I'm still waiting for that to happen with my back today.
Red Dragon Driven. Okay. Are you still tooling
Well,
around to that little pickup truck in that game?
I have moved on to a international scout.
I'm just gonna pretend like I know what that
Really old school SUV.
means. Okay. We had a two-door GMC back in the day. We called it the Jimmy. It was brown inside and out.
Brown inside and out.
Yeah.
Might want to see a doctor about that.
Oh, we've gotten rid of it. Alright. Thanks for stopping by. Lucky. Catch you later. Have a good night. He's stuck to the wall. Oh, BT. Oh, you're doing an execution.
Yes. Fuck you, Warden!
Joey, stop
Leave me alone!
Don't worry, Joey will come
Leave me
in.
alone.
Make like a tree and leave me alone!
Oh, I thought you were
How
gonna do.
that goes.
I was gonna say I thought you could do the what was it Boondock Saints version?
Make like a tree and fuck off. That got aggressive. I love it.
I should have watched that movie.
I feel like I would be shunned if I say what I want to say.
You've never seen it? You have no idea what we're talking about.
The first one.
You captured Zone A.
You don't know what we're
I've
talking
heard of it, never seen it.
I've seen bits and pieces of it. I know the general concept, but I've never watched it.
I
tried
have
to.
never seen like any bit of it. I only know it by the name, that's it. I don't know any
I feel like it-
references.
I feel
don't know
like it's a sin since you're
characters.
Irish that you don't watch it.
What?
I said I feel like it's a sin that since you're Irish and haven't watched it.
You captured Zone
How's that?
A.
What? I didn't even know it existed. I only heard it in passing by name
Yeah, it's
because
too,
of a fucking bridge
Well, hey,
thing.
you know what? I'm gonna help you out. I'm gonna let you know in this because I know there's a scene with some rope. Okay,
What?
that's all I'm gonna say.
Oh.
Hawk, you know exactly what I'm talking about in this movie.
I feel like I know because I haven't watched the movie, but I know exactly what you're talking about.
I mean, there's a scene, you know, two guys are talking to each other. One looks at the other, you know, take your fucking rope. And
Oh, yeah. What do we need rope for? I don't know. You always need rope. To be fair, you always should have some. No, not for that purpose, BT. I'm a legitimate businessman.
I mean, I was gonna let her think of whatever she wanted. I was just letting her know there was rope there.
Oh yeah, there's definitely is some tying up involved,
Yeah, yeah.
and it is two Irish brothers.
What?
Yeah, and their Italian friend.
Enemy team is
The
breaking.
Italian friend doesn't last very long, but
The enemy
We
rally.
won't hold that against him. Some people can't last that long.
BT's over here like, I don't know what to think.
Enemy team is breaking.
Is it a soft porn? Is it something else? I don't know. Oh, hi guys.
Enemy team is breaking.
I'll get to it.
I love when I see you notice it and you're just like, son of a bitch.
Does it really show up that much on my face?
Yeah, it does.
I keep missing it every time that happens.
Well, I have the advantage of being like the guy who clicks it, so.
So you can start looking.
You
Yeah.
captured
Like I
Zone
have a
B.
delay, and I keep forgetting to like just to look whenever I see the thing pop up, so I can see Hawk's reaction.
Oi, get your... I can't say the rest of that phrase because it sounds bad. Never mind. Get your ass back here.
DMs? Question mark?
I'll put it in regulars.
Oh, there you go.
Victory.
Oh, coding.
Yeah. Let me look at what you're posting because I thought you were gonna be drinking the water.
I just drank the water.
Oh. Well, I missed that then.
I hope I'm in top form on my trip so I can harass in a pleasant way my compatriots. Hey, girl. Ooh.
Poke your papa.
Hawk the Papa?
Poke your papa.
Yeah.
What is that?
Doing you a heckin' poke. Pokey poke.
Yeah.
Why
So-
did I think? Why did I think you were immediately just gonna start slowly lifting your finger while doing the thing?
Oh.
Do
You
the
mean
what?
that? Unfortunately, I can't use this at on the women I'm going, the place I'm going, because they're too innocent.
I can't say that. I can't say
Are
that.
they?
No, I was gonna say something, but I can't say it.
I feel like something like you can
Can't
do that to
you?
me.
What?
I feel like you're gonna say, but you can do that to me.
That's pretty much what I was gonna say.
Mm,
But it was more to the effect of, "That's why I'm here."
You captured
yeah.
Zone C.
Well, there's one woman there. I have a friendly feud with her because she
You
plays
lost
violin,
Zone A.
and strings and brass have a very special relationship. In that we're in competition with each other in the concert sphere. So I have a thing going with her. It's like I will not. The brass will always win. You cannot stop it. You cannot prevent it. Brass wins. I don't know. Strings win most of the time. It's like, Oh no, he's dead again. What? Oh, it's the bot.
Trying to slurp my cheek.
You captured Zone A. You lost Zone C.
Oh, hammer booch. Toy. No cool name left has joined the session.
That's a pretty cool name in itself.
Right? Still, my favorite name in War Thunder is Atomic Dorito.
That's also pretty damn good. Can't lie.
There's a couple other ones, but I forget them. I always remember Atomic Dorito,
You captured Zone C.
which now makes me hungry for Doritos. Damn it, I just ate.
That reminds me, I have food.
What do you
I
got?
have purposely not eaten it yet, so I can come back to it. But I can fuck yeah, food. I have Chick-fil-A.
Are we gonna get a picture of it now?
No, it's not that. That's not my wife's cooking. My wife's cooking is fucking amazing.
You just got the it keeps me alive food.
Yeah, pretty much.
Nice.
You lost
You know, sometimes that's
Zone
just really
C.
good. Something nice and plain. We had a tater tot casserole leftovers a couple of days ago, and it was mixed. I had that and half of a thing for like an egg casserole thing. So it was like two completely different flavors, but they had like the exact same look. It was a little weird.
Interesting.
And I had just some buttered toast with it. So-
God damn, that is a no.
Captured Zone C.
Oh, what?
This area I've got to drive through
Mm-hmm.
looks like a moat.
Nice. I still gotta try DayZ.
No, it's a small vehicle. Go for it, man.
Yeah, it's just finding the time to download it. That's it. That's the only thing. You know, I actually don't know how big DayZ is.
Maybe you should ask him.
Cody got it.
Well, question is, who's bigger than me?
I don't know.
Enemy team is breaking.
Oh, I forgot to assign it for this one. I forgot that's the ultra aggressive emo version of the things. I didn't get the whistle bro hug. Oh!
Victory.
Got tossed off.
Oh, let's get a somersault towards you.
Emerald Warden, 168 renown. Oh.
Holy Jesus Fuzz!
I don't believe that's the correct term, but okay.
That was a lot.
She papped my side and I felt her claw gently graze my side, so she gently scratched me. But she was trying to get my attention, so it scared me at the same time because I didn't realize she was down there.
Do you a violent
Honey,
poke?
hi. Are you lonely again?
Are you?
Lonely? You lonely, baby. In our family, we say we ask the kitties if they're lonely whenever they are basically in
A
need
nuisance.
of pets. No, just in need of pets. So it's like, oh, you lonely?
I need butt scritches.
You need the scritchies, baby.
My name is Butt Scritches.
Fuzzy, are we playing musical pets?
Yes. If you squeeze them hard enough, they'll be musical.
What?
I don't think she was ready for that.
No! Don't
Yeah.
squish the baby.
I didn't mean hard enough to hurt them. Just like, eh.
Fuzzy doesn't like being squished. I would know because she doesn't even like being picked up. She's fussy. And a princess.
I remember picking up some of our outdoor cats when we had them. They just push away. It's like,
No.
That's what Fuzzy does. Patches, however, depending on what mood she's in, she'll let me pick her up and she'll just sit there and just be like, ah. Other times she's like, no, and she climbs up my back, clawing the fuck out of me, and then jumps off my shoulder,
that reminds
further
me.
clawing the fuck out of me.
It reminds me of the weirdest injury I've ever seen on one of our cats, which was our last cat, Sugar Daddy. Yes, that was his name. He had a strip of fur taken just off the bottom of his jaw, and there was like a perfectly circular hole there that went into his flesh. And he's just like, yeah. You could pat his head, feel all the different scars and stuff. He was his paw probably was about 1 to 3 fingers wide on me. He had big old paws. The toe beans. Lovely gray cat. Big pouchy cheeks.
Stand clear.
I think I was not supposed to be able to take this vehicle.
What was that?
Well, I just read your message. The one
Okay.
before the most recent one.
Okay.
You captured Zone A.
My name is Dirty McFlirt.
What?
You
What?
lost Zone C.
What?
I said my name is Dirty McFlirt.
You captured Zone
Why
C.
do I like that name? Why?
Why? I don't know.
Why?
Why are you asking us?
I don't fucking
Why are you
know.
running?
You lost
Oh, why are
Zone
you...
A.
Oh, gas is on. And he's playing Uno. Owie! Fuck you! Buzz! You keep poking mommy! Don't give me a heart attack.
Gib! What? Tension.
You
Petting the
captured
crap out of her,
Zone A.
giving her all the head scratchies
You
Head
lost
scratches.
Zone C.
and head pats.
Scratches, scratches.
There you go. There you go, fluff ball. So needy. He doesn't like being away from mommy for too long. Or Kumi,
Oh,
I should say.
That's what I was going to say. I'll keep you updated on my adventures
Oh no.
while I'm gone. I'll keep you on the list of 3 people I'll tell stuff to.
Oh dear, that sounds so bad.
What?
Just the way you worded that.
Well, I gotta keep Jen updated. I also gotta keep my friend Sierra updated, and I can keep you updated. Like, hey girl, hey. Target's been located. Applied enough flirt. No reaction. We have some new technique will be used tomorrow.
Zone C.
Bam. Ah. Ooh, son of a bitch. Knocked me out of my thing. Bye, Cody. Come on.
Hey guys, I'll be right back.
Okay, bye. I'll be back right.
Enemy team is breaking.
There we go. You can stop me from executing your boy.
Victory.
You okay, BT?
Yeah.
You're just really quiet. That's the only reason why I asked.
Oh.
Oh. Jax is playing you now. Oh no. Shang-Jing. Shang-Jun. I don't have that character, but yet I have an effect for them. Neat. Hi, Kitty. How are you? You get all your stuff done today? Here we go. Okay, let's see. Let's try Aramusha. Yeah, be like that sometimes. You know what? Let's go with the ostentatious flower boy. I'm doing pretty good. I had a long day today. Got on my stew stun, took the afternoon off, got some writing done then. It's great.
Do your shoes have spikes on them?
Mine? Yes, they do.
Nice.
Oh,
I
better
just
to
saw
kick
that.
people with.
Ooh.
More than likely to climb things, but it also helps with kicking people.
I could be so weird right now.
No, I'm not gonna kick you, BT.
Damn it! You
Look at
know
my-
me way too well.
Look at my big brass balls, though.
Oh god. You got 3 of them. You should see a doctor about
I
that.
got more than that.
Oh no! You should really see a doctor.
About the power of testiculars. I keep getting the same maps twice in a row. Yin yang
You captured Zone C.
Oh, that's a lot of them. Easy.
You captured Zone A.
Welcome
am
back,
back.
Cody.
Thank you.
You lost Zone C.
It's been so long since I played Adamusha.
Turn off road.
Little bastard.
You lost Zone A. You captured Zone C. You captured Zone A.
I can now run, Horace, run.
I just had the weirdest thought.
Mm.
So we have a peacekeeper and they have a female Blackbriar, and I immediately thought, you know what? They seem like they'd be sisters in a weird way.
Oh, here I am thinking you're going to talk about some sort of Yuri scene.
Yeah, I really thought you were about to quote one of the internet rules.
So what?
The internet
Rules
rules.
of internet?
Which one were you guys referring to?
I don't know, there's like 60 of them. I can never keep track.
I know, it's more than likely Rule 34.
That's
Does it exist? There's 4 of it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, that's not what I was going for.
I mean, never know with you. In fairness.
In
No, you
fairness.
would know based on my tone. Like, if I'm giggling and laughing, I'm probably thinking of something dirty. If I'm being
You're
like, hey,
giggling
you know
and laughing
what?
now.
No!
Yeah, you got the tremor in your voice.
I always have a tremor in my voice.
No, you don't.
I do.
No, you don't.
What? Yeah.
This was very oddly samurai. Ah, damn it. So in Hell Let Loose, when driving the tank, you actually have to shift gears.
Hmm.
Enemy team is breaking. The enemy rally.
Ow.
Meow. That's a goddamn long execution. Do, 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 do. Ba, 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 da, 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 da. Valkyrie effect. Spears of Gaiden. Y'all remember Ninja Gaiden?
Yeah,
No.
Wasn't that
I never
NES
actually
game?
played Ninja Gaiden, but I played Dead or Alive, which had Ryu from Ninja Gaiden.
Did you get Killing Floor 2 when it was free, Cody?
No, I didn't.
I think I did. I've just never like played it.
Because I kind of want to try something like different in the evenings because we've been just doing Rust and For Honor for the last couple of weeks, and it's just like,
Yeah, gotta switch it up.
yeah. And I generally do like my because that's when most of you are all available to join me on stuff. It's like, I also gotta make sure BT's around who are Husbando Simulator, also known as Metro Exodus.
Ah.
Thickums. Hey, Nexia. How's it going? Oh, hey, Highlander. How's it going?
You lost Zone A.
Colonel Carl 76.
Well, better listen, he's a colonel.
Carnal.
Oh, Carnal.
Karnell. Carnell.
Omelette du fromage.
Oh, I was, we were passing somebody in a very loud truck today, and I said, "Hello, my name is Diesel."
You captured Zone C.
Classic.
Yes.
You captured Zone A. You lost Zone C.
Oh, I hear him. Get your ass back here. Oh yes! Execute the Highlander. By chopping off his head.
Shia LaBeouf.
About 30 feet back.
You captured Zone C.
Yep. Alright, where was it?
Oh no, your leg is caught in a bear trap.
Hey, y'all wanted something weird. You got something weird.
Not done.
Hey man, you know me. I'll take whatever.
Maybe that's what I need. I need more like D&D, because I haven't really been playing or doing much with it. Son of a bitch! Oh, I'm looking forward to my trip. Oh.
I mean,
When is
you
your
could-
trip again?
A little less than a month from now.
Oh,
You lost Zone
oh, is that you that did?
No, I just
Oh.
spend
Join the bots.
that bot. We must poop the bot.
but I mean, you could do that thing that you know most DMs do and make characters that you'd love to play.
Make characters that let's play. What do you think Mr. Black is? I wanted to make a gunslinger character. I couldn't, so I just made him.
Oh, fuck.
Ah, son of a bitch. Oh, and by play D&D, I mean like run a game, do some stuff with it.
Oh,
I made a map. You guys are gonna be seeing soon.
nice.
It's not super over the top. It's just a map.
Hey, don't sell yourself short.
That's a
pretty
battle
dope.
map.
Still dope. Or no, still counts.
You lost Zone A. You captured Zone C.
Look at the Poggers tree. Oh yeah, I got a email from a place that I ordered some knives from because they still haven't fully fulfilled my order because one of the things is out of stock. And I think it takes a while for them to be made and get back into stock. They said essentially this, yeah, you know that thing you ordered from us? We still don't have it yet. We'll keep you informed. That's what it's been like last
You
month.
captured Zone A.
Every week. Yeah, you know that thing? Still not here yet. We'll keep you informed.
Hey,
Thanks.
at least they're keeping you informed, which is
Yeah,
nice.
yeah, it really is nice. But it'd be even better,
If they had it in stock.
yeah, because it's a Sheffield-made Fairbairn Sykes British Commando knife, modern make, and I wants it. And I wants to buy it. Because I likes it.
Enemy
Hey,
team is
warmonger.
breaking.
Help, I can't see.
The enemy rally.
Boing.
Enemy team is breaking.
I wish more people played Beyond the Wire because it's a great game. But the last time I checked to see who was on, there was literally just 27 people on all the servers.
How much does it cost?
I forget. It was on sale recently, but it's like 23 bucks because it's technically still in beta. But it's also a World War I game.
Yeah, a lot of people don't like playing World War I games because how long it takes to shoot people.
You can work the action on the bolt guns
You
pretty damn
captured
well.
Zone A.
Oh, I know.
Enemy team is
I mean,
breaking.
the game.
Same with the musket back in the day. Back in the day, if you practiced a lot, you could shoot multiple rounds a minute. I mean, you weren't going like very fast, but
Oh, does anyone else remember, like when iPads are first coming out, There was a Call of Duty that was released. It was set on iPad for the American Civil War. Not Civil War, the Revolutionary War.
Jesus. No, I didn't know that.
I remember it super vaguely because it was like this weird ass thing. It was just like drifts in and out of my consciousness every so often. It's like, remember that was a thing. What?
I know they have COD on regular apps, but I think that's like modern COD.
Oh my god. The fish slap.
Oh, I don't know if you know this. In Rust, there is
You captured Zone A.
a fish outfit that you can get. Like a whole outfit, not just the socks.
Yeah, the pants and the face.
Mm-hmm. That's it. That's the one.
Yeah, you got the guts. Yeah.
Victory.
What?
Hi, everybody.
Is that you, Grog? How are you still awake?
I'm working.
Ah! That's right, you're shifting over to nights.
Just for this week. I'll be done after this week, though.
Like with your job or with working nights?
That's a fair question. Working nights. Sadly, the job's probably another month away.
Damn. That sucks.
Anyway, just wanted to log in and say hi.
Hi.
I miss you, crazy rejects.
Aw.
Miss you
Thanks.
too.
The
Anyway, you
feeling
guys
is-
have a fun night.
We will.
Don't tell me how to live my life.
Peace.
See ya.
Meanwhile, BT's like, tell me hard your daddy.
What?
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 I don't know what it was. Like the entirety of last week, I was feeling the dad vibes super heavy.
Huh?
Just like, why am I everyone's dad? Why
Thanks.
am I-
Joke's on you. I don't even listen to my dad.
I wasn't talking about you. I was talking about feeling like everyone else. What was it? Why am I the male version of Calliope? Because I'm your dad. Ugh.
I was watching her
Oh my.
Papers, Please stream from like 6 months ago,
Mhm.
and she's like, "Oh God, I can't believe I just admitted to being your father."
Ugh. Ooh. Ooh. Ooh.
Oh,
Ooh.
woo!
I got a call from Texas today. I'm like, this number seems familiar, but it's probably just a thing for, either that was one of my old contacts. I got the full-on Samurai Jack shoes on right now.
You lost Zone A.
You know what my family's policy is for unknown numbers or numbers we don't recognize?
Mhm.
If it's important, they'll leave a voicemail.
I don't even check my voicemails. I should probably check my voicemails.
I like
Probably.
What?
I like to mess with them. Panama City North. You kill him, we kill him. I'm gonna help you.
Oh my God! What?
Oh, that's an
no.
old one.
I'm sorry.
That's an old one.
You're my cat. You're my cat.
My dad's favorite one is City Morgue. You stab him, we slap him.
Oh God.
Let's see. What's another terrible one?
My personal favorite is one I developed myself because it makes no sense. It's Huang's Chicken House. We have the best beef in town.
You know what my Nana once said? I think I told you guys before. But she got a call from a telemarketer, and she had been sick and tired of it because she had put herself on the do not call registry,
Yeah.
but they were still calling her.
Mhm.
And she's like, "All right, I've had enough," basically. So she answers the phone, and I'm just sitting there doing my homework, thinking, "No, she's probably just gonna tell them to leave her alone." And next thing you know, She literally says, and I quote, "I'm an illegal alien." Beep.
So,
Oh. I've
thing
got
is, though,
one
she's
that's
not.
terrible. I don't know if it's stream appropriate though.
it probably isn't. I have one that technically is stream appropriate. So our other Steven, the guy who runs my Pathfinder game and who appeared in some of our Vampire the Masquerade streams.
Oh man.
Yeah. He worked in the call center, and he's finally getting out of it to start to do what he actually wants to do. And it's in a role that does not just suck his soul. Anyway, so he was looking through some of the old recordings that they have for the call center. One was called So-and-so's Hard Call, or a Hard Time. And he's like, oh, this is probably something about, like, a really terrible calls. There's, like, Hard Time Dump, I think was the name of the thing. And it was. It wasn't like a bunch of calls that were just really terrible or that were difficult. It was literally some guy on the toilet taking a dump while he's on the phone with us, and he says you can hear the guy who's like doing the call trying his damnedest not to laugh and crack up at the whole situation.
Yeah, I mean that's a pretty solid one. That's good.
Reminds me of one time I was on a Discord call with my friend Nathan, and he's like, wait a minute, are you peeing right now? Flush.
No. Yeah. Maybe I am.
The number of people I've been having full-on text conversations with while I'm on the toilet is pretty high.
Lost Zone C.
Oh, my favorite is, what are you doing? Oh, I'm taking a dump. Like, it doesn't even matter if I'm taking a dump or not. I'll tell him that. Hey, sir, do you have a moment that you can spare to listen to my sales pitch? Well, I'm on the toilet right now, so you got exactly 10 minutes.
It won't take very long, but it is very important. That was one of the things that was recommended.
Zone C.
That was recommended for me to say while I was doing insurance calls.
Enemy team is breaking.
What was the other one? I lost my train of thought. Lost my thought of train. What's it called? Wait, none of them are dead yet?
I'm working on
Mama,
mine.
he's supposed to be dead.
Oh, hi, Conqueror. There you go.
I just bullied fucking Hammer Bitch while gassed out.
Yee.
You bully.
Literally, every time she went to attack while I was gassed out, I just smacked her in the face.
I need to
Yeah,
find.
you gotta be careful, like, doing that to Hammer Bitch, because if she throws you, she got the knockdown and then to follow up with a hammer smash.
Yeah, if
Oh,
you're
she
half
couldn't even
down.
do that. She just kept trying to top attack me, and it's like,
Oh.
honey, no.
Being attacked by a top.
It was funny because I countered doing the exact same thing, top attack, but with a light.
What was it?
So it's just like, she goes to attack, poke in the face. Goes to attack again, poke in your face.
Yeah, I definitely
Goes to
need
attack a third time, poke.
a fresher thing because I was tempted to play Siege today.
Yeah, that's a bad move. Well, you didn't, so that was a good move.
I played it while that event was going on.
Oh, that event made me mad.
Oh, dude, we got schwacked. The two different teams I had, we got schwacked 0-3.
I just hate that one shot to the head doesn't kill them because they have 650 health.
Oh, I know. Even as defenders, we got schwacked. It was so bad. I'm like, this game mode is fun, but these teammates suck ass. And
Are
this game
you-
mode is relatively easy on one side.
Are
How?
you
the
I
okay?
wasn't ready for it. I wasn't ready for it.
Ready for what?
These teammates
This
suck.
game
at
mode is fun, but these teammates suck ass. See? You weren't ready for it either. You said it.
You made it sound funnier. But I'm sorry if I made
Peace
you
fountain.
joke. I didn't expect that to be funny.
Yeah, BT, I won't be apologizing if I make you choke.
What?
No. You must be
You
at least
missed
this tall to get this joke.
No, I heard him, but I'm like, what?
I said,
It's a dick joke.
I know.
or is it a hand joke?
Or maybe she's making a joke saying like, ha, I'm pretty good at this. You can't do that to me.
What you do is you apply pressure to the sides of the neck to cut off the blood flow just a little bit, so you start to have that little bit of fuzz, and then you release.
Instructions unclear. Bait my workout sparring partner. Jesus pants.
What is that abuse of it? Help! He's got a boner!
I'm so used to saying the instructions unclear and saying like the most random thing I could have thought of at the time when I first said it. So I thought you were going to say that,
Zone A.
and it is, and I quote, instructions unclear, stuck dick in toaster.
Yeah, it's dick stuck in
Nope.
toaster.
Dick
Dick
stuck
stuck
in.
in ceiling fan.
Oh god! Oh god!
Lost Zone C.
Oh fuck! Oh, that's not comfy.
Instructions unclear, stuck in Mexico with several pounds of cocaine.
Up my ass.
I love how I don't get disturbed by dick and toaster, yet dick and ceiling fan is the one that makes me cringe. cross my fucking
Some
legs.
guy stuck his penis into a fidget spinner.
Why? Ow.
I'm pretty sure he was young.
Zone A.
Well, I mean, he'd have to be, because that's pretty small.
Captured Zone C.
Yeah. Oh hey,
Wait, he was what?
young, a teen, teen
Oh.
or preteen, probably stuck it on the other.
Oh,
This is
I
gonna be.
completely misheard that as something else.
He was young.
No,
probably heard
I
hung.
heard it as he was hung.
What the? I mean, if you screw up bad enough, you can be.
I mean, you're not
What
wrong.
what the fuck is wrong with me?
As
Christ.
as one of my favorite sayings is,
captured
"Hang me
Zone
for
A."
the horse I stole, not the one I didn't."
This is why we make sure BT keeps her filter on. And before you say no, I don't have a filter, yes, I do.
I was gonna say, is it on top so you have to keep your top
Zone
on?
C.
Ow! Noxia, fuck you! Get off me! Bitch!
You have done exactly nothing. Okay. They bled
Huh?
out. This guy hits him once with his sword and then pushes them off the ledge. That is not a deadly height, and then they just bleed out. Oh wait, that was my bleed out. That was my kill. Nice.
I mean, you guys can both get it. All he has to do is tap him, and then it counts as his assist.
You lost Zone C.
I don't know why, but I love it when I'm not paying attention and I manage to get a triple light attack on somebody as Nobushi. So I make them bleed like crazy and they don't even try to block it. So then when I snap back to it, it's like, oh hey!
So when you snap
You're
back to
bleeding.
reality.
Oh, there goes gravity.
Yep. Nice reference, by the way.
Nice. I see, Cody, that you are excited for the Porkenstein.
Yeah.
What are you eating right now? I must know.
Spicy chicken sandwich. From the Lord's Chicken.
Ah. I've never tried the Lord's chicken.
Chick-fil-A.
Yes.
Ow! Ow! No!
Whoa.
You lost Zone A.
Oh, you get your ass back here. After me frosted Lucky Charms. What?
I have no words.
About what?
What you just said!
After me frosted Lucky Charms?
It's just the fact you referenced Lucky Charms and the fucker is
What the crap?
Irish. Is that you that just got...
Yeah, she went up my ass and then smacked me to fall in the hole.
Ooh.
The enemy rallied.
Yeah. Oh, there's 3 on Bot Grizzly.
Enemy team is breaking.
Yoink. You look like you got that handled.
Victory.
Ow!
I hate that his horn look like they're on backwards.
It's because he's so fast.
Because he's so horny.
Horny.
Something,
Good.
something, song, me so honey.
Oh, me so horny.
Is that when you really want some Chinese food?
What?
Miso?
Oh, Jesus.
I don't think he has anything to do with it.
You leave the Hispanics out of this. I feel like I'm about to get an earful or something. Chat.
No. No.
I'm gonna be sassy and text back to you, BT.
Oh no, why?
Secrets don't make friends. I want to know what's going on.
I just put I gathered in an assload of periods.
Did you just say BT's on a period?
Maybe.
If y'all ever wanted to know what the thing I do sounds like, that's it.
It sounded like someone was attacking a whoopee cushion.
Oh god. No.
I see you got Peacekeeper.
Yeah.
Oh, did you get the you got the whole bundle, didn't you?
Yes.
Niece. Look at my niece.
You got a thing?
She no, she got the starter pack bundle for the steel.
Oh, nice.
Look at my horse. My horse is amazing. Give it a lick. It tastes just like gelding.
What?
What? You know what a gelding is, right? Are you still there, BT?
Yes. I said Nero.
I didn't hear. No, I just
Yeah,
hear silence.
Oh fuck.
So a gelding is a stallion that's been snipped of its nuts.
So
A horse eunuch.
Basically
yes.
neutered?
Yes. It's a horse eunuch. They
Why
are
don't they have a name for that?
because that's like the veterinary term back in the day. Because geldings were prized for military war horses, because while the males are still aggressive, they weren't as aggressive as a unlopped one.
I like your terminology here.
Yes.
Way better than an unlopter. What?
There's 3 on B. Can't say you bitch. Bleed.
You captured Zone A.
Ow! Ow!
Ah!
Lost Zone C.
Look at my horse. My horse is amazing. Thank you, Sapphire, for the lurk. Have a good time at work. My hearse is amazing. Give it a lick. Tastes just like dead people.
Oh God!
I mean, what'd you expect it to taste like?
Butterscotch candies. It's been a while since I had one of those, though.
Oh, I haven't had one of those in a long time either.
You captured Zone C.
Arr! You're her fiddly dee. I could try, what is it, Sea of Thieves? Or something. I don't know.
Did you just say Sea of Thieves?
Yes. Because I have it. Because I got it on sale. Why?
I've seen a lot of people playing it, or I've heard about the game a lot. I've never actually seen gameplay.
It's, to be fair, it's Waterworld 2.0, but without magic, or without D&D classes.
You get to be a pirate.
Or you be a pirate.
Ow!
You know what a pirate's favorite letter
Wait.
is?
Arr!
You think it'd be R, but it'd be the C.
Oh Jesus!
Well, I mean, you went like a total cartoony there, not me.
Part of me wanted one year, to learn French and know how to order something at one of the local places, because they had a thing for Talk Like a Pirate Day. So I wanted to make the entire order in French, because most pirates were in fact French.
That's some next level shit. I like it.
Right? Are you gonna talk like a pirate? Parlez-vous français, baguette?
Oh man, that was great.
Je suis mon passeport.
What?
What?
What'd you just say?
Je suis ma passport. I know that's a horrible slaughter of whatever terms. But I gotta go. But I do remember saucisse is sausage.
When you said "je suis my passport," that basically means I am my passport.
That is also something I would probably say in English too.
Probably.
How do you get in here? Well, you see, I do what I want. It's a piece of paper that says, I do what I want. I feel like Peace Falcon is AFK because Kensei's just kicking his ass.
Well, let him die. Oh, fuck. Starting to get a handle on Peacekeeper.
Oh, you got a nice grip of the shaft now?
Oh, Jesus.
Damn it.
Totally popped a tire on my vehicle.
Nice.
Nope. Oh wait, no, I think I have a spare.
Watching a man be slowly beaten to death. Because apparently he does, despite the fact that he has cool stuff for his character, I don't think he knows how to use him. Yeah, he threw him over once, but this guy should be dead. The power, the pose. Oh my god. BT coming in here all Indiana Jones.
I'm not even gonna res him because if he's AFK, fuck him. That's his own fault.
No, he was fighting. He was just fighting very poorly.
Well, there you go. I did his job for him. Now he gets to suffer.
The enemy rally.
It's like, honey, I am not gonna come in here, do your job for you, and then resurrect you so you just keep being inefficient.
You're her fiddle, my dear.
Oh, how did I do that? Shit. Wait a minute. Oh, I know how I did that now.
Are you doing the pokey pokey?
I did an unblockable, and I'm like, oh wait, that's right, because
Lost zone
I did
C.
the bleeding attack, and then I'm like, oh, guys, I gotta look at him.
Come on. You know you want to come a little closer.
This is such a top-heavy vehicle.
Top it, your top heavy
Enemy
top.
team is breaking. You captured Zone C.
Oh yeah. Oh no. You're fiddle, my dear. Oh hey man, came back. Who will get the kill?
Of course he came back.
Victory.
The answer is me. Oof. Oh, that's a really nice logo. The Cyronix. Oh, I got a fancy blade for stabby bitch.
Stabby bitch.
Radiant rebound. Oh boy, here I go committing war crimes again.
Yeah, just noticed my name's on the bottom of your stream.
Yeah. Yeah, it is.
Why am I there?
Your last sub. Because you were forcibly subscribed by Sunday.
Oh yeah, I do like sub sandwiches though.
The nice foot long.
And subs are also cool too.
Ugh. I'm gonna get a sandwich, damn it. I'm hungry. My last snack was beer and fudge.
It's a very interesting combo.
I'm told by my more well-traveled aunt that beer and chocolate is a very popular combination in other parts of the world, and I can see why.
Yeah, I can dig it.
Oh, look at his bendy tip at the end.
Oh, oh, oh my.
BT.
What?
Bonk.
Stop! No!
No go horny jail?
Why wouldn't you want to go to horny jail? All the other horny people are there.
Licks all the windows.
Let me in!
Or fiddle me dee. I'm taco bitch. Taco bitch backwards is still taco bitch.
What the fuck? Why was that funny?
What? Taco bitch
The
backwards?
the way you said that and the content of the phrase or the sentence. Good God. My humor is very weird.
Mhm.
What are you doing with your face?
I'm making my cheekbones appear more pronounced, and it makes my face look longer. It also makes me look older.
It also makes you look thirsty.
I just reached for this. I was like, well, it's been a while since Cody has.
I saw you reaching for it, but I was like, I'm gonna do it anyways.
Hawk, I saw that. Why must you torture me? No. Stop it with that face. Kill him the boner.
Ah, he's got a boner.
Boner police.
There's a face you can do that just... If I have any kind of fucking lady boner or whatever you want to call it going on, that would kill it. Ow! What the fuck? Dude.
Do day. Oh, hey, Scaramouche. Come right over here. Why you try to steal my kills?
I'm just practicing.
Stealing kills?
No, like, watch. That.
No, that's really easy to do.
No, I know, but I'm trying to get used to it. And I needed target practice. Hello.
There can only be one taco bitch.
You'll have fun with her.
Giggity.
And we'll find somebody to bully.
Coming from the top bar. Oh, one pass. One pass. Oh no, BT, did you jump down?
No, that was peace.
You lost Zone A.
Peace, Falcon.
At least I think he jumped down.
Oh, was he the one that smacked you in the beginning?
Yes.
So because you didn't res him.
Oh well, not my problem.
Stay
You
ahead of the
captured
situation.
Zone A. You lost
Hey,
Zone
come
A.
back here. You even have my outfit too, or close to my outfit. One of my outfits. No, she has my secondary outfit.
You
There, you
captured
steal
Zone
my
A.
clothes, bitch.
Hi, Papa.
Hi.
That's my Jeep.
Your Jeep? What
My Jeep.
is being said? Or the Congress position.
I'm like, oh Jesus! Don't stab me, bitch.
I thought it was Batman, not Jesus.
Bat Jesus?
Oh shit, got an execution!
It's Jesus Man, also known as the local pastor.
It's Man Bat.
I was about to say, oh Jesus, and then I caught myself, and then Fuzzy poked me. She was like, Mom, don't make that joke. Hi, Sissy. Hi. Are you being my little butthead? You're not a butthead. You're my little notebook.
My
I
headbutt.
love you. Good girl.
What is
Good
this?
girl.
Oh, let me tell you about a dream I had last night.
Good girl.
Please
Oh.
don't. No, I'm kidding. Go for it.
So I dreamed one of my friends and her boyfriend drove up to like visit me or visit something. We were at a place. It was like my house, but also like the stuff in For Honor. There was like 3 factions and things. It was weird. And I'm not gonna show you. Take this tip. Damn it. Anyway.
Bye.
And so, I actually haven't met this friend in person. It'd be really nice too, and it was like really accurate. It was about like the same actual height she would be in real life with her guy. And it's like they just showed up, like, yeah, we're here. Yeah, great, finally. And then the weird part happened, where for whatever reason I was like part of an initiation thing, and I had like this almost life-sized steel cross I had to carry with me. I mean, it had the Crusaders cross from my Conqueror on it, and it also had it was also like made out of I-beams.
Jesus. That sounds heavy.
It was heavy. It felt heavy. So I'm carrying this thing on my back. It's like, yep, this is mine now. Like, I think it was like the weight of my sins. Okay. Yeah, it's weird because I woke up a couple times from it and then went back right into the dream. Usually that doesn't happen. It's just like, why?
Yeah, that's not a thing that normally happens. Maybe someone's trying to tell you something.
That I've been given a holy crusade.
No, that you need to go carry around a lot of metal.
Dost
May
thou
I
even
suggest
hoist?
a claymore?
I thought you meant the explosive.
Yes? Why not both?
I like keeping my kits separate.
I don't know, a weird dream I had.
Sure.
Oh, hang on, Fuzzy wants to jump off the gifts.
Victory!
Oh, you so sweet. There you go. It was like the first few days of me playing Rust, and like, for some reason, I guess it triggered this really weird dream, because apparently I had a dream where there was a zombie apocalypse,
Yeah.
and it played out very much like Rust would.
Interesting.
Like, zombies could run, they fucking carry chainsaws and shit, explosives and crap, and we're like freaking the fuck out.
To be fair,
Well-
the chainsaws aren't that terrifying. It's the grenades. The grenades
Yeah.
are terrifying.
But in my dream, like, we didn't have very many efficient weapons to fight them off with, so we just had to run. Just get somewhere safe and, like, wait it out.
Oh, no.
just give me kisses?
No, 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 no.
I thought I felt her lick my hand.
Peace Falcon shall now be known as Piss Falcon. He'll make sure you're drug free.
Oh, I was gonna make a joke, but I'm like, wait, does that make sense?
What the hell is this? I now have a fire trap? What?
Hmm?
It looks like a flaming turd.
That!
This symbol literally looks like a flaming turd. Oh, that's nice. He's got skulls on his belt. Yo, I gotta get Tootin back for the campaign. You can finally meet the eccentric character, my first eccentric character.
Oh
It
no.
always throws me off when you have Tootin because your profile picture does not look like Tootin's race. I'm like, just a man.
Wait, no, that's like orc, half orc.
Well, for me, the picture never really looked like orc, half orc.
What's
I was
it?
just like a dude.
Oh, you can. If you look closely, he's got the tusks. Like, what do you think of when you think of Tootin? Like, describe what Tootin looks like to me.
So honestly, I keep looking at the profile picture so much. I'm like, yo, that's Tootin. And then I'm like, wait, he's green or something. Maybe he has tusk. Oh, and no, he's angry. He's got a weapon. Yeah, that's Tootin.
Yeah. One guy said, "You know, I always imagined Tootin as being this really fat guy." It's like, excuse you? I was told him to be very. He's not tall for orcs, but he's tall and lanky. Because he's the runt.
Yeah. When I do characters and the little profile pictures for them, I try my best to find a profile picture that fits what I described, or I make the profile picture my guy and I describe him. Like, either way, like I like my pictures to be accurate.
Yeah. That was my first profile that I could actually get a hold of, so it's that.
No, I mean, there's nothing wrong with it. I'm just kind of blind sometimes.
Goddamn.
For your mothers, for your children, for your clan, to die!
BT, I've done that. I've actually done that in a game.
Oh, I know.
Are you saying you want a marriage arc for one of your characters?
No.
Oh, hey. Oh, this is perfect. Oh! She just duffed running at me to shield bop me, and I just pushed her off the edge afterwards.
You captured Zone C.
I'm going to say. Oh, yeah, run!
You captured Zone A.
Oh, I think they're mad. They're coming back again.
Cool, they can catch these hands. Round 2!
What was it? Was it Yamcha? No. It was, the second version of Boo, the skinny version. It says, remember when Boo got in and it was just, his hands were rated E for everyone? No, bitte. Oh, I killed him!
My other favorite thing is when Goku's trying to be a good dad, so he lets Gohan fight Cell. And he's like, yo, that ain't fair. Cell's been beaten up. Here, Cell, eat this. Everybody's like, bro, what the fuck?
Let's give him the sensu beam. Is that what that reference was for? Oh my god.
Yeah.
I want to see how powerful Cell can get. Have a sensu beam. You realize this is our problem, right? You've now made our problem worse, right?
Yep, that's Goku for you.
I remember when like Piccolo and them used to fight.
Piccolo turned into the best stepdad ever.
Okay.
Because we all know Goku's not a good dad.
He's
As
mostly
we
dead most of the
just
time.
talked
You
about
lost Zone C.
giving the big bad guy the ability to heal himself so he can beat the fuck out of his kid. Which, I mean, he didn't. But still.
Oh, Dragon Ball Z is just a
Zone
great
C.
anime.
Yeah, but Goku is a terrible person.
I mean, our first introduction is to him when he has a monkey tail growing out of his ass.
Yeah. He's
What?
still a bad person.
What kind of indication do we have that he would be an extremely moral and non-chaotic individual?
I mean, that's a good point, but still a shitty dad.
Yeah.
Meanwhile, we got Vegeta over here, Prince of the Saiyans, who is like
The evil
the
guy.
ultimate asshole, and he turned out to be a great father and a much better person than Goku.
They had this one thing I saw recently that says, have the character development of Vegeta's neck.
I've seen that. That thing is fucking huge.
Enemy team is breaking.
I used to work out and watch Dragon Ball Z, the newer one. They're getting 3 people to jump me now.
The enemy rally.
Means you're doing something right.
Dragon Ball Z Kai or something? No. No, Super
He's
Dragon Ball
Ball
Z.
Super.
Yeah. Dragon Ball Z Super.
Enemy
was
team
fun.
is breaking.
I think I figured out how to bully Peacekeeper.
Boopily. Oh, Peace Falcon got his ass kicked. Time to go do the job he can.
The enemy rally.
Hey, man.
Come here, you bitch! I'm not done with you!
Enemy team is breaking.
Got her.
Get him. Yeah, I didn't revive him either because he's like
You captured Zone A.
not doing much of anything.
He has 3 takedowns, 2 deaths, and the rest of us, me and you have 7. Even Seer's just sitting there and C doing nothing. We're pulling this fucking match. We're carrying right now.
Nice.
I mean, holding a base is also fairly important, but it's
Like,
still
you gotta come
more
out of there
important.
eventually, and,
It's
you know.
more important than it's
You gotta come out eventually.
right? Cause it's only so fucking big, bro. Get out of there.
None of your
Like, you gotta
business.
come up for air at some point.
It's not Narnia.
I'm sorry, but your thighs are in the way.
Victory.
Mine?
You said you gotta come up for air eventually. I said, I'm sorry, but your thighs are in the way.
Do you want me to suffocate you some more?
My crush down in Texas, I had the thought, if she could suffocate me just as long as she uses her thighs. That was my thing. It's just like, I think she said to me once, I would not be surprised if some woman killed you, and it might happen to be me. It's like, just as long as you use your thighs, I won't resist. I didn't tell her that, though. I think that would cause her to do it. Angrily.
It sounds like a good way to die, in my opinion.
True. Oh, he left. Thank goodness. Oh no, BT. Do I need to bonk
Huh?
you?
What? No.
Burnk.
No!
I said
No
burnk.
bonk.
I said burnk, not bonk.
Oh. Oh, I thought you said bonk.
See, jokes on BT, all these punks have actually been mushroom stamps.
Ah!
When did we get into the internet? The early days of the internet reactions. We've turned
And she's broken again,
her into a dial-up modem.
right?
Damn, girl. His name is Lusty McThrusty. Gil McCluskey, sitting on a stone, hammer pulled
Yep.
back out of 12
I
beach
gotta admit, you got me. I looked, I was like, that guy's name's not Lusty McTrusty.
I got about 20 minutes before I have to take a step away from the PC. I'm saying it more from my own remembrance. Brother, get the flamer.
The heavy flamer.
Did you get payday too?
Me?
Yes.
No, I did not have payday. Or payday too.
I didn't catch that last part legitimately.
Oh, I don't have either Payday or Payday 2.
I'm tempted to download and play the character where you wear a chicken mask and beat people with a hammer.
I believe that's Saints Row.
No, that is Psychopath. I think that's the name of the character. He speaks everything through a legit tape recorder. I also think he gets access to the M1 Garand, and you can perform the unholy act of increasing the magazine capacity so you have a 38-shot Garand.
Jesus, that'd be fucking wild.
Right?
Does it still ping at the end? That's what really matters.
I think so. The other thing is that Russian Badger essentially bullied the devs to put a giant spoon into the game. And they just went around bonking people with a golden spoon the size of a shovel.
Nice.
Random Swag has joined the session. Ah. Oh, hey! How are you? I need to get over there. Back to the wall. I'm definitely better at the grapple pushes now.
You captured Zone
You need
C.
to learn how to break them. Like
As they grab, you also hit grab.
Yep. Just gotta get that down a little bit more. Who's dead? Is that you, BT?
No, but I'm about to be dead.
Oh, it's the Chonky Boy bot.
Oh shit!
Did you just get tossed off?
I accidentally pressed T instead of R, and I was trying to cancel out the fucking chat box, but I got killed before I could even revenge. That's mildly frustrating.
She's just a mountain of a woman.
Valkyrie?
Yeah. Yeah. No. Got this, BT.
Not a fucking thing.
No. No. Like that.
Ankle.
Mm-hmm. You gotta say thickums.
You captured Zone
Nope.
C.
No touchy. Do not res them.
No bushy, no touchy.
You okay, BT?
Yes.
And why are you standing in a place where you can be knocked out really easy?
I was typing.
Hey, tappity tappity. Ooh, man.
Come back here, Valkyrie. Come back here.
Let me see your trap.
Yo, bitch.
I want to run a Bushido game at some time, but it's so goddamn complex. Because it was made like the 3.0 era of D&D, before it. So like, your character can have the ability to perform to think two thoughts in a round action, which is still the same 6 seconds. But if they have to have the physical ability in order to carry them out, matched as well. So it's like, I can think twice as fast, but I can only do one thing.
Well, in fairness, I can think about a whole lot in 6 seconds. But also, I have this awesome ability that my wife hates to not think about anything for like hours at a time.
Most men have that, and it bothers women so much. I don't get it.
My wife fucking hates it with a passion.
What are you thinking about? Nothing. Why?
How do you do that? Are you not worried about this thing coming up?
What
There's
the?
a thing coming up?
I can sometimes do that, but I'd have to be like really out of it to do it.
You captured Zone C.
I mean, honestly, I think it's a great thing to have.
And you can just lay back. And for me, I think about I think all the time. But when I'm doing a task, my mind just kind of wanders, and then it's just like, burp.
Yeah, man, we're done with the task. How did we get here? I don't know. But we're done with the task.
Although I do enjoy now that I have the ability to
Enemy
bump
team is
gangster
ready.
rap in one of the cars that I get to use while I go take out recycling. Hey.
Is that why you keep referencing Coolio?
No, because generally I would just say Coolio. Like, that's cool, Coolio. Just like, Coolio, Gangster's Paradise. You get your ass back here.
You captured Zone C.
There we go.
Victory.
Poke. Your face.
Poker face. What?
I just read your message. Have you ever seen the Bugs Bunny cartoon where he shoots a guy in the middle of a concert?
Because he's playing the piano and the guy keeps coughing?
Yeah.
Nope.
Unfortunate. La, 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 la.
Cough, 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 cough.
Man, those old cartoons were baller.
Right? There was no chill.
Like, he smoked all the time. Tom and Jerry smoked and drank all the time. They try to murder each other straight up. No remorse about
Wile E.
it.
Coyote Roadrunner?
Oh, yeah. La 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 la. La. Okay. So you get some portobello in the mail, BT.
No.
You trying to get some shrooms?
No. I need to get a stamp that has a mushroom on it, so I can mushroom stamp people and have them look at me weird.
You know what you should do? You should send letters old school style and have that as your seal.
I'll have it as one of them. I'll make sure to put baking soda in every envelope. That would get me visited by so many three-letter agencies. Don't do that, kids. That's a joke.
For legal reasons, that was a joke.
I hope you find this new batch of baking soda to your liking. Please do not blow into the envelope, otherwise it may cause it to puff out, and I might end up in jail. Yeah. I flex my butt cheeks and my hips pop. What?
Flex your butt cheeks and your tailbone pops? That's a whole level of like, oh yeah.
No, for me it's my hips, because they slip out of the socket every so often. It's even funnier when you get off the toilet and it just pops back in. It's like, oh god, I've fallen and I can't get up feeling. by the power of enthusiasm.
You captured Zone A.
Yink.
You
By
lost
the power
Zone
of
C.
these nuts.
Yeah.
Oh god. Here.
There you go, spooky bitch. We just took it.
You captured Zone C.
Captured set. Oh, come on. Alright. Well, I'll take this opportunity to do my thingy now, because I'm already out. I'll be right back.
Okay.
Damn, I should have went right.
Twice.
Oh, there it is.
And I'm back.
He's back.
In the saddle again? Or am I back in black, is the question.
All I know is Shady's back, and you need to tell her friend.
Back again. Shady's back.
Hopefully, he just got back from getting more water.
No, I actually have bugles, and they're really hitting the spot.
Nice.
You
I
need
saw
invite
that.
BT?
Yes. And I saw that.
Oh, did you see that?
Huh? The bugle thing you just did?
Invite has been
Oh.
sent.
I like how you tried so hard
Right.
on that, and you were like, fuck. Fuck. Whatever, I'm going for it.
I got so far, and it didn't even matter.
Pretty much.
What you want to do, BT?
I'm down for whatever.
Oh my.
She is down to clown.
But
I
wait,
saw that.
but what song was I playing?
How would I know? I didn't hear anything. I have no idea. All I'm thinking of is the cheaty flute.
Sounds like a careless whisper.
Oh!
We know BT likes careless whispers. McShreds.
God damn you.
I'm looking forward to see what shenanigans Tobias gets in next with all y'all. So you can be effortlessly hot. BT hates it because she knows it's true.
Shush.
I hear you grunting over there, BT. Did you guess out?
Yeah.
You captured Zone A.
Low.
Ow!
Hello, spooky bitch. Come back here, you spooky bitch.
Let me make you bleed, you bitch. Thank you. Oh, I just realized Stabby Bitch and Peacekeeper would be such a good combo.
Especially if you add Shaman into the mix.
I'm more referring to the bleed, just naturally, and the fact that I get an unblockable if I attack somebody with bleed. So
Oh, they can block it.
They have to parry it, but
yeah, but bots don't usually parry.
Enemy team is breaking.
Not so much.
It's not been my experience. However, Shaman is also great because then you can just take advantage of that bleed too.
yep.
The enemy rally.
I'm coming. Aw.
Enemy team is
I'm here to
breaking.
kill bitches, so I can't do that while I'm unconscious. I think Soka might need some help. See the Conqueror facing a spooky bitch. I just distant pictures of somebody flailing.
Victory.
God damn it! I didn't time it right. Fuck.
Neat.
That's gonna blind both of us.
It does I've been tagged in. Ah. 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 Ooh, I got the Secret of Kaiden effort for Lawbringer. You remember Dave the Barbarian?
Yes.
I just keep, every so often I hear the monster truck announcement thing. It says, we'll sell you the whole seat, but all you need is the edge. Damn, the early 2000s was a weird place for cartoons. Great place, though.
Yeah, I'll agree with that.
Now it's weird as the late 90s, though.
The late 90s had great anime, though.
Yeah. Random ass 80s anime where it's just like, oh! Let me spit some bars so you know my tongue game's strong.
You son of a bitch.
You
You
didn't
are
see it
torturing
coming.
me.
Slowly.
Mm.
Surely. Who knew that the skills I learned as a trumpet player would help me elsewhere in life?
Oh, shut up.
Yeah, knowing how to count music and tempo is a great ability.
Mm. Stop it. I'm too deprived for this.
Do you need a voice?
What?
Do you need a voice?
No.
I need some.
Stop it.
Trying to help dampen it. Oh, Nichan.
You lost, Zone B.
They have two Kenseis.
You captured
They're
Zone
both
A.
on me.
Coming.
What the? You son of a freaking bitch. I accidentally hit T.
Ah!
I'm getting revived. Neat.
You captured Zone B. You lost Zone A.
I'm in me mom's car. Brim.
I forgot what the rest of that was.
I don't remember, but that every now and again that pops in my head, and I'm like, I gotta share this so someone else gotta suffer with me.
You lost Zone B.
Vegetables.
You captured Zone A.
That's my third, damn it. I gotta put body save!
It's your third, damn it.
I mean, I could just stay dead and make this easier.
No!
BT is okay. Sounds like they have a hammerman.
Yep. Also, what the fuck? Why did my brain go there?
What, am I getting pounded by the hammerman?
No, my brain, when you said BT, it's okay, my brain literally wanted to go, but
You
Dad!
lost Zone A.
Oh god, I got the fucking little vibes up the ass. What the fuck?
Too small.
You've got the dad vibes, I've got the little vibes. This is weird. I don't like where this is going.
I've seen enough anime to know where this is going.
Let's just be glad neither of us are big on Twitch, or else people would be shipping the fuck out of us. And that'd be very weird.
Yeah, that'd be a lot of postage too.
Oh shit. Ah! Fuck you, Hammerman. Yeah. Fuck off. Let me
Oh,
blockable your
God.
ass to death.
That sounds intriguing and terrifying to have a
Ow.
a large Twitch following that just wants me to be their dad, not even in a sexual way.
You'll be like male Maury.
Yeah.
Like the absolute opposite of Maury. Not a VTuber and male.
At
He's
least
gonna be Uncle Roger.
I'll be your uncle. I'll be Uncle Eddie! And Uncle Sammy. Uncle Eddie!
Oop.
At least I got Kensei down. This is as long as they don't call me Mom.
That'd be creepy. I really hope my chat doesn't do that to me. It's like, I'm not... I'm not into that,
I'm not an adult! I mean,
and
what?
I'm non-binary, so it's like, that'd be
That means you can't have milk, right? Oh no, who down? Oh, that's one of the randoms. Seems like our Conqueror's getting his ass beat in the corner. It's time.
You captured Zone B.
Oh, that's a nice one. I toyed with the concept of VTubering over the last few days for some reason. That'd be hilarious though. Getting me some cat ears.
You lost Zone B.
Take that, Hammerman.
Enemy team is breaking. You lost Zone A.
So it starts just how it ends, just how it started. Me fighting a Kensei.
You captured Zone A.
Oh, BT, hi BT.
Victory.
I didn't like my flaming poop on the ground.
As long as you don't put it in a bag and then light it on fire and put it on your neighbor's doorstep, you're okay.
What about the mayor's doorstep, if he's not my neighbor?
You say the mayor?
Uh-huh.
I mean, the Powerpuff Girls might have issue with that, but I'm okay with it. Do we just lose someone or get someone?
I guess.
Or someone's watching my thing?
Oh, it's Sunday. Hi, Sunday. Good talk.
Sunday, did you mute yourself on accident?
BT says hi, Sunday. She's muted because of big noise. Sorry, background noise. Or bad guy noise.
I hear something.
Can you hear me now?
Yes. BBG noise.
Discord popped up with things like, do you want to enable this? And I don't know, I haven't.
Neat. Unlike my drink.
Yay, Discord mobile.
Discordio.
Scordian?
You guys pretend be interested in maybe playing some Among Us?
Depends on when.
Not tonight, but at some point in the near future.
Sure.
Never some Among Us. Is it gonna be streamed or not? Or is it just a private game so we can be dicks?
Okay. I will mark down as many people as I can get. I will find a common date. I want to play some Among Us.
I might be able to get Craig into it. Depends on when he's available.
My my wife likes that game as well, so if able to, she might also want to play.
BT says
After
maybe it depends on how she's feeling that
Captured
day.
Zone A. You lost Zone C.
Yeah, I actually looked up 5-Up to see if there's any new like good Among Us players or Among Us. Because I kind of miss watching. Because I used to watch a lot of it on YouTube.
The people that
Did a
have
lot
it
of it.
voice chat and proximity talk are the best. No, it was her. I'm telling you. And then they win. And they're like, ha, gotcha, bitch.
I was playing a game recently, and I played the long con. I was blamed from the very first second, because somebody's just like, I don't know why, but I get a feeling it's you. And I won. My other imposter got kicked the second meeting, and I managed to win, and I felt so good.
BT says, oh, no, leave me alone. Don't kill me, papa.
Yeah, so that's 3 yeses and a maybe.
Oh, I forgot. That's the wrong one. I need to do E.
3 yeses and 3 maybe, because Craig and your wife.
That sounds wrong out of context.
Yeah, it was.
So that could be 6. I would like to get a group of 15. Let me message Grog.
I don't even think I know 15 people.
I know 15 people, but I'm not necessarily like on good terms with 15 people. Damn.
I'd say I am, generally speaking, but
You
I don't
lost
think I'm on
Zone C.
consistent communication levels with 15 people.
Like I could probably call up 3 to 5 guys and get them to go do other things that are not Amogus related. And I know I could probably get it done, but I reserve that ability for emergencies.
Understandable.
Like essentially be like, you wanna go do something that's probably gonna get us in trouble? Yeah. BT said
Why, yes. Yes, I would, actually.
So I decided to go get Taco Bell.
Is
Because
that
I
what
was
you
hungry. Yes, I'm in the car. And this is the slowest Taco Bell I have ever seen.
Well, I've never seen them run around very much, so I guess I'm not used to them going very fast.
The one in my hometown, it was either very fast
Zone C.
or very slow. Yeah, that's why I'm in the car. Because Q's wife works an early morning shift, which means she goes to bed early, which means she likes to eat dinner early, which means I eat dinner early. And me not going to bed until 9 to 11, I get hungry again.
I eat like 2 snacks. I used to have like a meal right before I went to bed of ramen. I slept like a
Apparently you
baby.
can't get ramen here.
What?
What?
At least the Walmart she works at. I guess they just don't carry the Moroccan brand.
Interesting.
I know, that was my reaction. There's 2 more nearby, so we'll see what they have.
Victory.
Isn't it like 11:30 for you, Cody?
Yeah, I'm still on vacation.
Ah.
Yeah, otherwise I'd be like, bro, when you going to bed?
How about you mind your damn good business, bitch? No, I'm kidding. I appreciate you guys looking out for me, but
Yeah, we know we don't have to. We want to, or else.
you have a good weekend. Or else. Wait, what?
Have a good day tomorrow and enjoy the next 24 hours. Have 2 entirely different moods attached to them.
It's so weird being in mountain time.
Oh, I thought you were going to adjust really quickly.
I hate to tell you
Well,
this,
like-
but it's exactly like any other time except for it's not.
That's why if I move anywhere, I'd like it to at least be still in Central because I got all my stuff set up that way. So I know when things are available, when people are going to be around and stuff.
That's the thing. I have adjusted. My body is already waking at the same time I would have in Central, but adjusted for mountain. I keep, like, when I was asking you if it was 11:30, I had to think, because I was about to say 10:30. It's like, no, it's 9 for you, but it's not 9 for where you were.
It is Eastern Daylight Time. BT. Pa. Yeepa. Night Squad.
EDC for EDT. I would love to go to EDC. I like to go
Gay carrier?
Yeah, I literally never heard of Electric Dance concert until after I was well into the everyday carry movement. It's like, wait, that's the thing?
So EDC, Everyday Carry, but Electric Daisy Carnival.
Hmm.
It's electronic dance music.
I
Festival.
wonder if I could have like I should get an Uno reverse card around here, so every time Cody redeems a hydrant, I can just hold it up and say, "No, you."
I mean, I'll put on my
Surrender?
coveralls, go pound a gallon of water. I don't give a fuck.
Okay, I'm gonna have to roll up my windows because somebody threw a lot of dust in the air and it is not settling.
That's unsettling.
No, it's unsettling. Different.
I've determined that Blackbriar runs with the same energy as Shaman, but on the opposite end of the spectrum. Like, she doesn't know what she's doing. He knows exactly what he's doing.
Yeah, I could follow that.
the bot's getting triple teamed.
I really just want this deuce and a half vehicle.
I think I've narrowed it down to a few things, but I want to see what somebody else who is more mechanically inclined has their insight has to offer.
What are you doing?
What would cause a car to run
Gas.
You cut out after what would cause a car to run?
lean?
Oh, bro, that could be any number of things.
Because my first thought is injector, but I ran a few bottles of injector cleaner through it. At that point, spark plugs maybe? But it's not misfiring, it's just running lean.
I mean, it could cause incomplete burn. Spark plugs, depending on the vehicle, are generally pretty easy to check.
Oh no, bitchy. Go save
I would just pull one or two and take a look at it. If it looks charred, then I would definitely replace them all with some new ones. But I mean, if they don't look bad,
Then I thought maybe a fuel filter isn't getting enough fuel through, but that's part of the pump, and I don't have the money to replace the fuel pump.
it wouldn't really cause it to run lean. It would be more of
You
a
captured Zone A.
fuel deprived. It would sound like it's not getting enough fuel.
Because occasionally I have this weird thing in this car. It feels like something in the transmission, but when I Google it, every answer I'm getting is saying it's running lean. It's like
What kind of codes are you getting?
none. I was getting a mass airflow code, and it was also saying it was running lean, but after I replaced the mass airflow sensor and manually reset the codes, it hasn't come back on, even in the 1,300 miles I drove here.
Have you had any difference in your driving? Not your driving, but the car, with how it's acting?
Not really, other than occasionally it wants to, like, surge, like it's trying to... Yeah. Not even the engine, like, it just... It feels like something's
Lost Zone A.
shifting or twisting, and, like, it was wanting to, like, lurch forward. Which what made me think transmission, but everything I'm reading says lean.
That does sound like a transmission thing to me, but also if this is like one of those weird this vehicle only type deals, like it's just this one model during your years that does this, then it might be a lean issue.
ABT.
I'm assuming you've checked all the forums and everything
You
like that
captured
as well.
Zone A.
The majority of them that I've seen,
You
I've read
lost
into.
Zone C.
Because injectors are like $50 a piece, and yeah, I get 20% off, but that's 4 of them.
Yeah. I wouldn't go that far unless you know you need them.
I don't know exactly, and I don't know any shops here that I could have just be like, what's the problem? This is the problem. Okay, I'll bring it back when I have cash.
Yeah.
You captured
So you
Zone
can take it
C.
to a shop, but you're gonna get charged a diag fee. Because,
I
like you
know.
said, you don't know anyone.
Which is why, like in Lebanon, I could have gone to like 6 different places, and it's like, tell me what's wrong, and I'll bring it back when I have money. But here, I don't.
Enemy team is breaking.
Yeah, and I wouldn't suggest using like a shade tree mechanic. I wouldn't trust that at all.
Yeah, no. I don't trust like real mechanics half the time, because I've been inside the shop. I see what they do.
Yeah, that's smart.
AutoZone has given me a healthy caution.
Yeah, that's real smart not to trust that.
Victory!
We only trust our mechanic because we know his like father or father-in-law for years. Yeah, 7650. That's a nice sword blade.
Yeah, I've gotten real leery of most mechanics. Like, even of the several we had in my hometown, there were only like 3 I would actually go to. One of which dealt drugs on the side. But he was a damn good mechanic.
Everyone's gotta have a hobby.
Sounds like he was a terrible drug dealer then. Most of the drug dealers I know don't do other stuff on the side.
Or drug deal was on the side. And I only know of this because of other people. But at least he wasn't the kind of person who sampled the goods.
That's smart.
Never get high on your own supply. Too many people have forgotten this rule. Oh, it's time to be chest hair man.
There, man.
Yeah, the tree tattoo
Raider?
you can get on Raider makes it look like he's just got combed and shaved chest hair all over himself.
I have to be an adult tomorrow, one way or another.
That sounds ominous. Good luck with
Either
that.
I might have to go back to work, which I'm looking forward to because I need money,
Yeah.
or I might go sell plasma.
I don't know you're gonna say that.
I mean, I do the plasma thing. It's actually $400 extra a month. It's quite nice.
I know, and I'm a bigger guy, so they can take more.
Nope. The max you can take is 880 milliliters.
Well, they can take more out of the bigger person than they can out of the little person.
I
Are you
agree,
calling Cody
but
a
I am
midget?
also in the big person category for this.
Wait, 5'8" is considered, or 5'9" is considered big?
They can't
No.
take as much
no,
blood out of
200
a
pounds.
110-pound person as they can out of like a 300-pound person.
You're right, but the person that is 200 pounds gets the same amount as the person that is 300 pounds.
I feel like you've
That's what I
asked
was
this.
saying, was that they can take more out of the bigger person than they can a little person. By a little person, I mean like 110. Maybe I shouldn't be at Taco Bell, because if I am going to donate plasma, I don't know if this is going to mess with blood sugar. Not that I normally have an issue.
Taco Bell's not really gonna mess with your blood sugar, but the greasiness might make your donation take a little bit longer.
You captured Zone C.
Your greasy blood.
Generally, what I do right before I donate is I go eat like a really simple sandwich, and I got a Subway like right next door to my house, so I hit Subway for a flatbread cold cut combo, a little 6-inch thing with no cheese and salt, pepper, green peppers.
That
I
sounds
hope it's not my
very
blood.
that sounds very refreshing, but also I'm not a big fan of Subway.
I'm on the fence about it because I don't like going to bigger places for food. In my opinion, that's more of a chain thing.
Mm. Oh, you mean like a local place that's like a diner.
Yeah.
You captured
Support
Zone
local
A.
businesses. This car in front of me looks like it's missing part of its taillight.
Probably is.
But, like, it also doesn't, because there's indents in the car, in the trunk. So it looks like it's missing reflectors. But it's
can't tell if it's the little guys who are beating me or it's my comrades preventing me from clearing out this area.
Dude, do
You
the
lost.
wide
Zone
area hit.
I tried, but I kept getting hit. If you're talking about this one,
Something sounds like burnt sulfur.
it's the devils.
Yeah, that one.
Yeah, I was trying to do that. I just kept getting hit from all corners because I was right in the middle of somebody.
Well, in that case, it was the teammates then, or the big enemies. But little guys can't stop you from doing that.
Look at my horse. My horse is amazing. Get in it. It definitely probably was Shigoki coming and beating my ass with his baseball bat jutsu.
Yeah.
You work on my baseball bat jutsu. Hey, Berserker. I'm here to wreck your day.
Oh my god. Oh.
Sorry, BT. Oh, someone's at A. I will go to A
You lost.
and
Zone
beat their
A.
A. Oh, he juked me. I know it's like a thing to do show me the tip thing, but I'm just gonna beat you with the tip until
You captured Zone A.
there you go. Amazing.
Don't gas yourself out.
These people must have been ordering chicken because my order came through quick.
Chicken. Chicano.
Now, because I don't know this place very well, I gotta use. Wait, what?
Is it more expensive than you expected?
No. Because it's not taking me back the same way that I came.
You lost. Zone A.
Oh,
Oh yeah. I was like, what are you getting me back by taking me left when I came from the right?
might be a no crossover intersection. I don't know.
You captured Zone A.
But no, I was just oriented weird.
Victory.
Yeah.
It's always interesting to see the two different types of high-level players. There's the high-level players who are high-level in spite of their personality, and then there's the ones that mellowed out over the course of their stuff.
Only a bike lane, or is that a drive lane too?
Yes, muffled
I
response.
Either way, I may be about to do something illegal, but
You should turn us off.
Yeah.
You should just turn us off before you do that, so you don't have it. We're not liable.
No, it was only a bike lane. This illegal, and I use air quotes on that, would have been to turn right from the inner lane, but it was only a bike lane and a not parallel park, but park spot.
My head condom of protection.
I got Doritos Locos Tacos.
You just leave. We went to a local McDonald's a couple of days ago, and the meals were about. My meal was cheapest at about $6, and the meal my dad normally has, which used to be $6, was $8. You're like, what the hell? Oregon.
Hardcore.
Oh, did I get Oregon?
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
Oh. It is more expensive here. It's like 80 cents more.
Neat.
Stay focused. Shields strong. Swords ready. Attack!
How's your driving, Cody?
No, that's good. I'm back in the truck again.
Why?
Because
Just because? Yeah.
You captured Zone C.
Oh no. There are so many of them. Bitte, I will save you after I captured this.
You captured Zone A.
Oh. Oh, damn it.
Here's the real trick. Pulling into the right driveway.
Why not the left one? Oh, somebody just came up the ladder and
Pulling
just smacked them. So goddamn.
Correct driveway. Alright.
It says correct him. Hell, it killed him.
You're on my computer here in a moment.
Oh, they sent 2 of them after me. Come on. Come on, Hanovich. Warrior's pen. I feel like there should be a bot called Angry Pegging or something.
be on the same team as Not Your Law Daddy.
Yeah. Bachashin. Okay. Oh! Ow.
You lost Zone A.
Oh!
You just get executed by a bot?
I got killed, and then the bot got shot in the face with a ballista while it was on a ballista.
Nice. Snipers shooting each other, I like it.
Oh no, BT. If you go down, I'll revive and come save you. Oh, here we go. To be revived.
Wah.
No, BT.
You lost Zone C.
Chowder, hand me the MG42. Son of a freaking bitch.
You captured Zone C.
I must go to How's you been, BT?
That is good.
You captured Zone A.
It's a Lorca cigarette. The wizard must be stopped. Nice. If he res me. He's got two of them there. He needs help.
Enemy team is breaking. The enemy rally. Enemy team is breaking. You captured Zone C. Victory!
No. This because I'm getting tired, is a good place to stop for stream. I'll catch you all tomorrow. Probably. Maybe. I don't know. Oh. Fudge, I guess I gotta get up early. Anyway. Because I thought I was going to be able to sleep in tomorrow, but guess I'm not. Because we have to, if everything is going well, we get to pick up our car tomorrow. Anyway, I catch you all later, and I hope you have a good evening, a good rest of your time, whatever it might be, and I'll catch you next time. Bye.
Bye bye.
Later, dude.